burning, burning. Bridges is okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at?
Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause my kids is hungry and I can't feed them this week. Blame the white man. Did I mention that I have like 6 more in the street? Blame the white man. I'd rather be broke by hat, Gucci belt, and J's on my feet. Hey, blame the white man. You ain't Dominican, copy, you black. Blame the white man. No EBT, how the hell we gonna eat? Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I revolt. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. It wasn't my fault, it was because of my circumstance. Blame the white man. At my job, I couldn't even get an advance. Blame the white man. That I'm late for work. Blame the white man. I started a fight and got locked up this week. Blame the white man. I want your daughter, but you racist. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I was at fault. Blame the white man. 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 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I revolt. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man.
Yeah. We all live. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on a reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on a reload. Let's talk about it Latino.
Whatever the fuck you want to say don't mean I gotta listen to it and not stop talking because you want to talk.
Yeah. We are. Let's talk about it.
With your whole Jews and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your hosts, Jews and Latino. Jews got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin.
Let's talk about it.
With your whole Jews and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your hosts, Jews and Latino. Jews and Latino. Jews and Latino.
Come on, Latino, you gotta stop supporting this shit, OG.
Welcome to Let's Talk About It with your host, Latino. Today, it's going to be a sticky topic to talk about, but I really want to talk about it, man, because, shit, that's what we do over here. It might make, certain people uncomfortable, and I'm not picking sides over here to say who's greater or not. That's not the point of this shit today. What it is, though, why is this happening? Why is this occurring? So let me give you a great example. So I remember when I was trying to avoid, the census, right? For what reason? Because I really don't give a shit about that. And it's like, it was like it felt like a MCAS, like a testing thing to do, right? You had to fill a whole bunch of bubbles. It was like a fucking booklet, bro. Like, and I was just like, damn, who got the time to be doing this shit? Reading through all this, answering a fucking 1,000 questions, right? And I was just like, damn, man, fuck this shit. This shit sucks. I don't want to do this shit, right? Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all first, man. First of all, I want to salute all of y'all. It's very rude of me. Salute Ryan Barwell. Salute Vanta. Salute the lovely Jew. Salute BD, Bobby Perkins, Mano. Who else is in the building? Whoever else I missed. Salute to you, man. Happy Monday. But yeah, this woman, she's Italian because she told me. And so, she's knocking at my door and she's like, hey, you got to do the census. Like I know that it's a lot because, a lot of people don't want to do it because shit looks like a binder and it's like a test and type of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's just like I don't have the time to be reading through all this shit, to be honest with you. People got a life, She's like, yeah, that's understandable. That's why I'm here. I'm going to answer, ask you a few questions and everything else will just, fill it out blanks or whatever, just the important questions or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. How many people in your house, etc. Bang, I answer that. How many, whatever, what else she asked me? She said, oh, how long do you live here? I answered that. Boom. She said, where else did I live? I answered that. Boom. What is your ethnic background? I answered that too. Boom. But then when it came to race, I didn't want to answer that. I was like, is there no just none on the thing or, just an A or something? Nah, she said, nah, you have to pick one. And I was like, what are the choices? She said, black or white. When I said, wait a minute, time out. I said, time out. Because you just asked me for my ethnicity, and I told you it was Hispanic. I clearly told you this shit. Like, that's good enough for me, right? We can leave it at that. Nah. She said, no, you got to pick one though. And I was like, whoa. What you mean I gotta pick one? So we just went back and forth on, like, you know me, I gotta ask questions and shit. So I'm just like trying to figure out, why in the hell do I have to pick one? Why? To me, it's not fair that I gotta pick one. I don't want to pick one. I'm not black or either white. Right? So the lady is like, you know what? I'll pick it for you. She goes, what are you? I'm like, well, I was born in Puerto Rico. My parents are Dominican, and she looks at, like, my little girl there. She sees that my little girl's like way light skinned than I am, and she goes, I shit you not. She says, well, my son-in-law is married to my daughter, and he's Puerto Rican, and so I just see him as white. I said, what the in my mind, I didn't say it to her straight up, but in my mind, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this bitch thinking? Like, what? No, he's just Puerto Rican, bro. Like, so I was so confused, right? But whatever, man. I just wanted her to get the fuck out in front of my house and just be done with this shit. So I was like, sure, whatever, white. Boom. So she checked out white. Right? Cool. And it leads me to this today. Started thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I hear a lot of people on these panels, one side or the other, giving statistics. Even I've been guilty of it. But let's be honest here. Are these stats per capita and everything, are they correct? Are they? Especially nowadays with the climate, when it comes to all this criminal reform bullshit. Just saying. Does it hold the same weight? It's a good question, right? And the reason why I bring this shit up, because I'm gonna pop the first clip now, it's because check this shit out. Because I've known that this has been happening, but not to this extent. And it's like, Jesus Christ. So when we hear these people, having these little arguments back and forth per capita, these stats, criminal stats, and everything, right? I tend to notice that, one side, I'm not going to say what side. I mean, you guys could put it together. They say, well, but white people commit more crimes per capita or whatever, or this or that or that. And I'm like, wait a minute, time out. Because that's not what I see with my eyes. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. As a Latin person, Latino, you know what I mean? As a Hispanic, right? You guys know me now for a bit now, right? For those that do know me, right? I've always stated that when it comes to those SA statistics, I've always, assumed and always in my hearts of heart believe that it's mainly the Hispanics, bro. Mainly the Hispanics, and then I want to say maybe whites, and then the blacks, right? But people always be like, nah, bro, it's the blacks, and then I'm like, nah, I don't know where you getting your shit at, because like every time I look at a story or anything, it's always some Hispanic dude, bro. They just don't know how to keep it in their pants, and it's usually just like a Central American type. Not for nothing, but I'm not ashamed to say. I mean, I am ashamed that these people are doing this shit, but I'm not ashamed to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? I keep it 100. Keep it a buck. So, sometimes I don't know, man. So just listen to this clip and you take what you want from it.
I think most people probably know the difference between, say, a white person, a black person, an Asian person. Oh, he's talking about race. No, I'm not. I'm simply addressing a skill that all humans are born with, and the differences between a white person and a black person are pretty clear.
I mean, I wouldn't say a skill. Is an ability a skill, right? Is it? So if it is, then it is a skill. Then I mean, you stand corrected. Then I guess, sir.
For the majority of the population, if you're being honest, but apparently not in the criminal justice system, especially when you're changing the crime numbers to fit your narrative. Here are 4 men who were arrested in the state of Texas, all listed as white in their booking photos. Take a look. Do they look white to you? And we have found dozens of examples just like this: New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, and more. It would be like labeling Donald Trump black when he had his mugshot taken. Does that look black to you? I don't think so. So why is this happening? Why does the Department of Corrections want more criminals to be labeled white? Well, why isn't anyone else pointing this out? That's a good question. Last night, we showed you an illegal alien accused of murdering 2 teenagers, Orestes Ramirez, listed as white on his intake form. We think we have an answer, and it's simple. In nearly every case that we've found, the race was eventually updated. If you look at them in the system today, they are correct.
Like I said, bro, most of these Hispanic dudes that be getting caught up being pervs and shit, because I'm telling you, bro, dude, this is a place here in Boston called East Boston, and that's where literally most of these motherfuckers live. And that's literally like when I was growing up and going to high school, like that was literally what was going on with these dudes, bro. Like they would like, prey on the young, bro, like 14, 16-year-olds. I'm talking about 26, 25, 30-year-old motherfuckers, bro. And like, yeah, bro, shit is wild. I'm telling you, man. Like, and it was always them, bro. It was always the Central American motherfuckers, bro. I don't know what it is inside of these motherfuckers, bro, that make them do that type of shit. And it's not to say that they ain't Dominicans or Puerto Ricans that don't do this shit. But what I am saying is that usually it's always them. This is what I'm telling you, what I've seen with my own eyes or whatever, what I've experienced, the stories that I've been told, the stories that I've been read, the stories that I've read. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to keep it 100, dude.
But not before they were counted as white, to fit the narrative that liberals want, that white people are committing more violent crimes in this country than they really are. And that's the story they want to tell, but we're not going to let them.
I'm glad that you're not, because this is the thing. Look, it came out the other day with these whole nonprofit things that try to stop racism and shit. Most of these people were paying into the racism to keep the fucking funding going. Like I said yesterday, bro, y'all, they need something to fuel their bullshit in order to keep going, bro. Because if they handle the problem and they actually have a solution, then guess what? The government doesn't have to give them money, right? So they keep making problems and more problems and more problems. That way they get more funding. That's how that works, man. That's just hey, that's just how it works. And it sucks, bro. Like, these people really trying to paint a picture here. It's sad, dude. Like, really, bro. Like, why not try to fix the problem at hand instead of, trying to do this type of shit? This shit is evil, bro.
Here's another thing they're doing to cover up the behavior of ghetto people of a certain skin color that isn't white. They are classifying them as white in arrest records. I've been seeing this happen for a while now, particularly in blue cities, because it is a great way to cover up the disproportionate statistics about the crime.
It is evil, because this is the thing. Listen, Vanta, stats, right? Stats are supposed to show you a certain pattern, right? And how can you get that pattern if it's not authentic? You can't go based off, like, it's like the NBA, bro, giving you stats on like the worst player, making it seem like he's the greatest, and then when you put him out there in clutch time, you're going by the stats that are wrong because the person that's supposed to do his damn job did it wrong, and we all know that this guy is garbage, but hey, the analytics say otherwise. Like, just imagine sports doing that. It wouldn't work, right? So why the hell do we have to do it in the real world, bro, when it comes to crime stats and shit? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, because it hurts certain people, bro. It makes a certain people look bad. Then change their behavior. That should be the conversation. It's like the whole school method. Like, one kid out of a class of 30 does something bad and the teacher wants, answers and shit. So who did this? If y'all don't say nothing, then all of y'all getting in trouble. It's that type of situation.
Crime and violence levels of brown and black males. And I would argue that some of these people are mixed, but they classify them as white, just like how a lot of mixed people classify themselves as black. There is an agenda to protect this population.
Yeah, but it's funny because, y'all always say that one drop rule shit, but when it comes to being locked up, I guess y'all white now, right? Oh, fuck that word. I'm not saying all of y'all do this shit, but for the ones that do, it's disgusting.
Population that disproportionately commits the most murders in America and the most.
Like, this is why I've always, I agree with CT, bro. Like, I agree with CT 100%. When he says, these people have to have their own classification. You know what I mean? I probably fall in that classification, right? Like, if you want to go based off, having a dark-skinned dad and a light-skinned mom, yeah, then I fall in that classification as mulatto. They should have a white, black, and mulatto. Yeah, or mix, or whatever, man. But if we say mixed, then everybody in that category falls, right? Anybody that's mixed now, right? So that's why you have to say mulatto, because mulatto is just like black and white. You feel me? But when you say mix now, it could be a combination of, many things, bro. A combination of many things, man. It could be Asian, fucking Japanese with fucking Chinese, Cambodian, Chinese, Egyptian. You get what I'm saying? At that point, that shit's just, you open Pandora's box. But when you say mulatto, that's a different story, man. We know what we talking about now. We talking about white and black.
Violent crime, while simultaneously claiming to be the victims. And
What
I
up,
don't
Deacon?
even think the
Yeah, I'm
end goal
surprised you don't
is
got a
to
wrench,
uplift black people, because
let me
obviously that does
fix
not
that.
do that. The end goal is to create and sow racial discord. This is why America is more racist than it was in the 90s.
It is.
And the people that call us out, like myself, we get called racial slurs when we.
It is, dude. It is. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, John stated this a while back. We got to be careful with the people you hire, because if these people have a certain mindset, and let's say they get power, they become a dangerous force. Why? Because they don't believe in what society should be. They believe in their own ways of what society should be. You understand? And that is dangerous, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person that is based. I just want shit to continue to work and be regular. Yeah, fine. If there's innovation, I ain't stopping that shit. I mean, this is what makes this country great, right? But at the end of the day, I don't even got words for this shit, man. This shit is disgusting, dude. Like even the Hispanic people are doing this shit. I got more pictures and shit to show you guys. Like this is what I'm saying, dude. Like, see, I knew I wasn't wrong when I said all this stuff about the essaying with the Hispanics, bro. And I'm talking about my people here, bro. Like, you see, I'm not ashamed to say this shit, because guess what? I'm not the one doing it. I don't do that nasty shit. No. Not me. Ain't no time for that. No. Them motherfuckers is thirsty. You understand, right? What's up, Aloha? You understand what I'm trying to explain to y'all, right? Because I've seen this shit with my own eyes, bro. And y'all gonna tell me, nah, it's white people that do essay more here in the United States. I'm like, nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, bro. I've been telling you guys for a while now. It's been the Hispanics, bro. I've been telling y'all this shit for a while, and y'all, nah, it's the blacks. I'm like, no, papi. And this ain't nothing to be like, celebrated. Michael Jordan fucking game 6 winning his sixth fucking championship. Nah. This ain't a celebration. Because this ain't nothing sweet for me to sit here and say about my people. It ain't, but it has to be said. That's the difference between me and the rest of these clowns. You understand now? And this is not me picking black or white or anything like that. No, 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 no. It's what's right and wrong.
We call this out. Things like COON and House N. I really don't know how we're going to get out of this except to continue to spread the truth and ignore all of the racist haters on the left.
Which happened to be a whole bunch of bull mammies, man. That probably work at booking. And then you got a whole bunch of liberal white women too that work at booking. And then they put these people as fucking as white, bro. Because they in their mind, they got an agenda themselves, bro. It's the same thing as like these women that work at the voting booth, right? And you know, they stand for a certain candidate, let's say, right? It could be Republican or Democrat, bro. Because I'm not trying to take from either or, but I will sit here and say that the people on the left do it way more often than not. Or it could be that the Republicans are way more sneakier and not getting caught, right? I don't know, right? But the point of the matter is that there's people that work in these positions, right? And they'd be like, wait a minute, damn, man, I see that Trump is getting way more votes than Kamala. I got to stop some of these Trump votes. You understand? Or vice versa, bro. And you can't have people like that in a position of power, bro, or any type of position that, you know, that could persuade something, bro, because it's crazy, bro. Like, and we could sit here and say, yeah, but what does this persuade? And it's like, it gives you a wrong analysis. That's what it does. So when you people have these arguments about these stats and shit, and certain people are telling you what they see with their own eyes, bro, it's like you start going like, nah, but the stats say this and the stats say that, and it's like, where you live at, dog? In the White Mountains? I'm like, bro, man, shut the hell up. Like, you need to shut up. Seriously, bro, you need to get. Yo, MJ, tell them what they need, MJ. MJ, tell them what they need. Give me a second, because I got MJ in the building. Yo, why? MJ, tell them what they need, MJ.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, see? Get some help, bro. Get some help, man. Get some help, man. Get some help. And quite frankly, man, I know it hurts. I know it hurts to have this discussion, this conversation, but Jesus, Lord have mercy. You know? Yo, side note, I found the video of Vanta, you know, when he was a kid and shit. So I'll play that real quick.
Say, what would you want to be in future?
Stand up.
Yes, you.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I would like to be a terrorist.
Damn, Vanta. Jesus Christ. Damn, man. The fuck, Vanta? Man, I know you tend to crash out, but God.
Why are black people in jail at higher rates than white people?
That's the question, right? Maybe because they
Yes.
commit more crimes than white people.
But that's not true.
They do. So every independent analysis shows that blacks have committed a disproportionate amount of crime. No one wants to say it out loud, but it's true. In fact, in New York, 52% of murders are committed by blacks, 40+% of arson, 60+%. And so the question you should really be asking is what drives them to commit crimes? What percentage of blacks are raised with two parents in the home?
So actually, according to the Uniform Crime Report for 2019, black or African American individuals committed only about 1 million crimes, while white people committed about 4 million.
Yeah, so
but that's
hold on.
proportion. There's a lot more white people than black people in the United States.
It's a 60% white country and a 14% black country. So you just proved my point.
He's making the right statement. I mean, black people do commit more crimes than white people. Those are just the facts. He ain't being racist at all. Those are just the facts.
And see, and this is why you need people like this. He's like he is like me. Just got to be brute. You just gotta be brute. You know, the shit may hurt, but you just gotta be brute. You know, you can't have one of these type of moments.
No. Wait. Wait.
Yeah. You just can't. You just can't. You know? You just can't. Can't have one of those type of moments. No.
No. Wait.
Yeah, they can't handle the truth, bro. That's dumb. That's dumb. It's like, bro, like you see it every day. Man, I just showed you the story yesterday about that little girl and her boyfriend, the YN Bonnie and Clyde. And Jesus Christ, the thing that the community was saying, no, because these kids are misled and all that and all this, and they made a mistake. And I'm just like, bro, in the Hispanic community, we'd be saying, hang that motherfucker, bro. Straight up, bro. But what y'all do is this is what y'all do. Yeah, you gotta call shit out, man. Like, come on, man. This is some bullshit. It's no meat on meat, man. This is the thing. In DR, if we grab a thief in the moment in the action, it's over for him. Like if the police don't get there fast enough, everybody getting away with murder that day. Nobody gonna be charged. That's the difference. What I tend to notice here in the hood when I lived in the hood is, nah, you ain't supposed to say shit, bro. Keep it quiet. Even though homeboy robbed a friend of a friend's grandma, and you got to be cool with it. You can't say shit because that's the code. Right? How the hell does that work, bro? But you got want to talk about a fucking community? It don't work that way. You got to snitch the rats out of the community. You got to cut the snakes off the grass. You got to get rid of all of them. Oust them out. Point the finger at them. Be like, yo, that's that dude right there. You know, like you guys think that, like, hell no, not with me, man. I'm calling the police. I'm a civilian. Oh, you call me snitch, call me whatever you want. Call me Takashi 69. I don't give a shit. I'm calling the police. Straight up. That's how that works. Ain't making no excuses for no. Get out of here, man. It's crazy. Check this out. Like I said, I think that this stat right here is wrong. I think that number 3 should be the blacks, number 2 should be white, and number 1 should be Hispanic. I think that these stats right here are fucking wrong. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, right? And there's a reason why I say this, right? So check this out. Give me a second. Look at this shit. Them motherfuckers ain't white. All Hispanic, bro. All Spanish dudes. All for what? Hispanic motherfuckers. All for what? You tell me. Do I make up lies? But he white. Come on, he white too. Hilarious, bro. Come on, man. Today is a day of debunking, y'all. Some people ain't Spanish. None of them. I mean, white. I mean, they are Spanish. They're not white. They're Hispanic. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Just keep on going.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying. Ooh, it's almost like you faking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're lying, but you sound excited, and you know that I know that you're lying. Oh girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you guys, dude, for the longest, dude, y'all be saying, no, it's whites, it's blacks. I'm like, nah, dude. I'm telling you, bro. This is Central Americans, dude. They happen to be Latino, so and Hispanic, so I mean, hey, I don't make things up to look, bro. There's always little dudes, bro. Always little dudes, man. Look at that. Strangulation, applying pressure to the throat and neck. I wonder to who. I wonder to who. Look, race, white. Motherfucker ain't white. His name is Edgar. His name is Edgar. Come on, man. They all got that stupid, goofy haircut too. They all look militant. They all try to like fool people. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't want to believe me. Telling you, man. It's always them, dude. It's always them. Like y'all don't want to believe this shit. Y'all want to say, "Oh, it's white people." Then the blacks blame the whites blame the blacks for this. I'm like, nah, for this one, like, no, they take the stats, bro. I'm sorry. Like, ain't no. Look at that shit. That's a whole bunch of different races stating to be white. Look at that. All stating to be white. Melanated, non-melanated, Asian. They're all white. Look at this shit. I'm showing you guys all this. It's like so you guys can see that when you see these stats, bro. Like, can you really take them, serious? Can you say white people, white people, white people? This they commit the most crime or whatever. Blah blah blah. Man, man. I mean, if we're all white, then I guess shit. I mean, then yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with y'all FBAs on this one. I don't know why they claiming to be Blanco, bro. It's crazy, man. Cause me no white, me no black. But this is ridiculous. And we even got some brothers in there too, bro. Some brothers in there saying that they white. I wonder why. I mean, but they're not the ones that fill up the system, though. It's not really them. It's the people, it's the booking. So what's the agenda with these pieces of shit that are, why they're doing that? Like, it's crazy. Those people are the ones that need to be investigated, the ones that are, clicking away on that desk. Look at this Asian, race, white, Asians, bro, Asians. You want to see him? Boom. He's white. He's a white man. That's a white man, y'all. That's a goddamn white man. Right there. That's a white woman right there, if I've ever seen one. That's Jules. Look at Jules, everybody. Hi, Jules. I'm just saying, like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is nuts, man. Like, white people have been saying this shit for a while now, and y'all basically looked at these people and laughed at them, bro, and just like, nah, you lying. Like, nah, because these are the same stats we give you give us, and we're throwing it right back at y'all, and y'all don't like it, and it's like, but is it though? Is it though? And with that being said, I have to play this song again. I just have to. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I have to play this song again.
Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause my kids is hungry and I can't feed them this week. Blame the white man. Did I mention that I have like 6 more in the street? Blame the white man. I'd rather be broke by hat, Gucci belt, and J's on my feet. Hey, blame the white man. You ain't Dominican, copy, you black. Blame the white man. No EBT, how the hell we gonna eat? Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I revolt. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. It wasn't my fault, it was because of my circumstance. Blame the white man. At my job, I couldn't even get an advance. Blame the white man. That I'm late for work. Blame the white man. I started a fight and got locked up this week. Blame the white man. I want your daughter, but you racist. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I was at fault. Blame the white man. 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 'Cause it's always his fault. Blame the white man. Before I revolt. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man.
Yeah, it always his fault. Oh shit, Jules, you were up here. Why didn't you just pop up? Yeah, oh, blame the white man, man. Blame the white man. Blame the white man. Yeah, my bad, Jules. I was up here eating a sandwich. I was just at Sunu. I didn't see you. But let me continue. They all look pretty white to me. You know what? And it's so funny because even this guy over here, we all know him. You know, he was detained over this week. Andrew Tate himself. Excuse me, guys. He's also a white man. Ain't that about a bitch? Who would have ever thought? Andrew Tate was a white man. Yeah. What makes him white? Like the success and the money, I guess? Or that he talks all Britishy and shit like Vanta. So Vanta's white now too. Interesting. MJ, what do you think about this?
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Michael. I agree. You know what? You know what I think sometimes though? I think that some of these people should just do this. Yeah, just delete your computers, man. Like, just get rid of it. Because seriously, bro, you know, find other hobbies to do. I don't know, because most of you people are just like fools at this point. Excuse me. Find hobbies to do. You know, I don't know, like cooking or something. You know.
Pick up your palette knife and then work that into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy. That's it. That lovely?
Yeah. You know, cooking shit. And I couldn't. I can't no more, man. Yo, bro, this dude. Let me play that shit again, man. Oh God.
Pick up your palette knife and then work that into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy. That's it. That lovely?
Ain't that lovely? That's Vanta seasoning his meat. You know.
Oh my God! Wow!
You know, because you got the British accent, right? You know, the whole British accent, right? At least you're not this guy.
And then with the trans community, like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom.
Well, all she wants to do, or he wants to do, is use the bathroom, dude. Just let him use the bathroom, Jules. You know?
And then with the trans community, like, we're being dehumanized. They say that we want to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to use the bathroom.
You know? All right, let's get serious. Let's get back into the show. All right. Let's give you some more, man, because I got more, man. I got more, man. Y'all don't want to believe. So see it with your own eyes and shit, man.
They are hiding the race of so many people, mainly men, who have been arrested. Race, white. And you can go to this website.
Look, man, motherfucker ain't white. Cruz, that's a Hispanic dude. Another Hispanic dude, Edwin.
Who have been arrested, race.
Let me see this dude. No, he black. And then this dude, he's also Hispanic. So we got one black dude and three Hispanics.
White, white. And you can go to this website. It's for all the New Jersey mugshots and put in the race white.
Yeah, you said New Jersey. There's a bunch of Hispanics in New Jersey. Probably them. All of them committing all the crime, and then they're saying white people did it. It's some fucked up shit.
And you're gonna see several non-white men. Imagine if they did this in reverse. Imagine if white men were getting arrested and being put down as black as their race.
Oh, we would never stop hearing the end of it, bro. We will not stop hearing the end of it, bro. We will not stop hearing. Yo, if that was the case, oh, dude, they would. Oh, they would march in the streets. They would give us these stats. They would. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, this would be them. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Shit, you not.
The left would flip out. And this is quietly happening across the nation. So all those statistics about black and brown men committing a disproportionately high amount of violent crime, it's actually worse. We have to start facing reality because this is a problem.
Oof.
Okay, so here we are on the State of New Jersey Department of Corrections. This is their website where you can just go and you can search for mugshots of who's in jail. So for the filter, all I did was put in white with dark hair. And the reason why I selected dark hair is because if you just put in white, it says it's too many results. So this is white with dark hair. So let me just show you this here. Look, do these people look white to you? Just take a look here. Let's just scroll down and I open some of these so you can see. Now this is just the first page. So I'm going to go over people that are booked as white that are just on the first
Yeah, he
page.
definitely
Keep
white.
in mind, look down here. See where it says race, white. Pay attention
Oh,
to that. As we go through
Aaron
them. Does
C.
this guy look white to you? Let's
What
go to
I'm
the next
talking
one.
about is
Does
let me
that guy
pause
look
this
white
video.
to you? I think
What I'm talking about today, Aaron C, is the stats, man. How we got certain, people that would say, yeah, but white people are the ones that cause the most, grapes or the most assaults or the most this and this and that. And I'm disproving that notion today. I'm disproving that notion. And I know I'm gonna get flock, I'm gonna get hate. Oh, you picking sides now. It's like, no, 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 because I've been trying to explain to you motherfuckers for the longest that Hispanics, are way more responsible for essays than whites and blacks. I've said this many times. Jules knows this shit. Correct me if I'm wrong. And people will be like, what you saying is crazy. It's the whites. And then some other people will say, oh, no, what you saying is crazy. It's the black. I'm like, no, 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 no. It's far off. But then when you start looking at this shit that I've been showing now for the past, hour, you start realizing that most of these people that claim to be white are not. So now those statistics are tainted. Why? Because of these people claiming to be white. Man, there was a dude with dreads and he was white. We showed an Asian couple and they were both white. I imagine that's how Jules looks like, like the Asian lady. You know, you know, Jules probably claims, she, all her ancestry and shit. CM might be right. She might be Asian or some shit. She lying to us, man. She might be a red dot Indian. We for fuck we know. She lying to us, bro. She ain't white.
he's more potentially Mexican. Alvarez Juan is white. Let's go here. We have This guy, I don't know about him. He looks maybe Arab, but he's booked again as white. Right down here, you can see. Let's go to the next one. Another white guy apparently.
What's up,
clearly not
Craig?
white.
There you go, brother. You're all right.
Another Acosta. This is a white guy apparently to New Jersey.
I got questions to
Here we go
ask you. I'm
again,
glad you
another
came up.
Probably Muslim potentially.
I'll
but
just
again,
woke up.
he's
Give it a
booked
little
as
while.
White. And let's look again here. We have another Castillo, clearly Mexican, booked as white.
I just woken up, bro. Just
That's
give it a
the
little
page.
while.
So again, all of these are just on the first page. I mean, just imagine this.
Yeah. So the other day I looked at I don't know what came up in my mind, but I was like, you know what? Let me search this shit up just for shits and giggles. So I went to the government database of, like, you know, sexual offenders and stuff. And what I saw here in Massachusetts, by town, depending on the town that I saw, what I saw was most of them were Cape Verdean, or if not Cape Verdean, most of them were fucking Hispanic. If not Hispanic, most of them were white, depending on the area now. Okay. But what I saw was the same thing. They were all labeled as white. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, we got something here now, because why is that? Right? But this is the thing I wanted to ask you. Are they doing the same shit in England?
Excuse me?
Are they doing the same thing? Are they categorizing people as white?
No, not really.
Well,
I
they
just
doing
class
that shit
people
here.
like he's in black, whatever it is. If you're white, you're white. We don't. If a Mexican looks white in the UK, he's white.
I mean, when they're arrested, like that Sheik dude that was arrested, did they put him as white, or did they put him as what?
I just put him as white.
Yeah, see,
Depending it depends on if he specifies what he is or where he's from.
Yeah, see, that's an
has to
issue.
specify. Otherwise, they just say it's white.
I'm about to be the proponent, bro, to sign a petition on this, bro.
It's like
I'm
you.
about to.
It's like you, right? You're coloured, yeah?
Yeah.
Or very well. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could say I'm colored. Yeah, you could say I'm colored because I'm not white.
Yeah, you come to the UK, they unless you specify what you are, they will just class you as black.
Yeah, see, I'm not down with that though, because I'm neither white or black. Like, that's the thing. Like,
we're a bit old fashioned. We just don't.
Yeah, I know, but it's just fucking annoying, dude. Like, if we're going, like, I feel like we should just get rid of race and just like have ethnicity.
That's my point. That's my whole point.
Like that.
We don't go by. We don't do like all of you Americans over there. Over here, we don't do that shit. Yeah, you constantly calling
it's like
each
in
other
DR
words, all that sort of shit over there. Oh, I mean, which race you're from? Oh, you're not black. You're not black. In my eyes, and in UK's eyes, if you look black, you are black. It doesn't matter which part or region or whatever, or if half of this or half of that. You're black. That's it. Yeah, we don't give a shit over it.
Look at this shit. Let me see if I could. Okay, yeah, I can. All these dudes are fucking Hindu. Okay.
Asian.
Yeah, you would specify them as Asian, right? Yeah, same here, right? Look what they're listed as: white, 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 white,
really?
White. Where do you see white there?
You don't. They're Asian.
That's a problem. That's a fucking problem, bro. Like, I have an issue with this. What up, Yeti? What up, Nate? I hope you're enjoying your vacation, man. Yeah, dude, I have a problem with this, man. I really do.
Our UK brothers have what?
Like, people are gonna look at me and they're gonna say, "Oh, but why you pinpointing this out?" It's because if it was on the other side, it would be a problem as well. I would not agree with it. Like
Well,
that's what it comes down to, bro. Like, because I'm pretty sure if it was on the other side, let's say that everybody started listing as black. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a couple of people in the black community that are going to be like, wait a minute, time out. This ain't right. So that's where I'm at. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but people going, you know,
My microphone's being
oh,
pitched. Sorry.
people going to be like, oh, but you want to pick whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not picking sides. I'm picking what's right.
Yeah, but it does start getting confusing because you got say like Leonard, for instance, something Lutanio Creo, something whatever the fuck it is, or it's like half and half. You say like you're not black, but your skin's fucking dark brown, but you say that you're this, that, and the other. It's fucking confusing. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking confusing for everyone. So it's better just to label you as black. That's it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just gets confusing for every single body. So you might as well just be labeled as black. And that's not being racist. That's just easier.
Yeah.
That's how we work. Yeah?
Yeah, in DR, we don't have that issue. As long as you're not an outsider, you're just Dominican. Even the Dominicans that come from the United States, let's say that are just raised in the United States and go back, you know, to DR or whatever. Yeah, they will be look different, but at the end of the day, they will not consider them like a true Dominican, but they do consider them Dominican still. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'm white. You know that. That's it. I'm nothing else. Yeah? Yes, I've got Irish in my blood, but I just class myself as white. That's it. I don't class myself as anything. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
how it is in DR. It's like we come in all shades and shit.
Yeah,
But
but
at the
it's
end of the
just
day,
one
we're
color.
just Dominican.
Mm.
You know, that's why I try to explain to people here, and they're like, "Nah, because y'all European, y'all this, y'all black." I'm like, "Yeah, we're everything." Like, but that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us one people. You stupid ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Big
that's
up,
what
EA.
America should be. America should just be, you know, a melting pot of all these cultures and races that we have, you know,
That's
come
what I love about
together.
America. So fucking huge. And you've
Like, we
got
shouldn't
so
be.
many different ranges of people in your country. Yes, we have it over here, but yet you kind of know what's going on in the UK already. I'm not going to go spoken out on it, but that's why I want to get the fuck out of my country, because your country is much better than ours. Seriously. You guys have got so much fucking going for you, but our country ain't got shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your country's got fucking so much, but yeah, you use less. Do you know
That's what
what
I
I
try
mean?
to explain to people. It's like people here that get mad and complain and all this, how America is so oppressed and all this bullshit and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, like what? I
So
don't see
oppressed,
that.
but so oppressed, but yet you guys have still got your freedom of speech and you're allowed to self protect yourself. What the fuck's the word? Stop people. I can't think of the fucking word, but basically stop people from attacking you. You're allowed to self defense. That's the word. Yeah, we're not allowed to use any of that shit, and we don't have freedom of speech over here anymore. We don't have shit.
Damn.
Do you know what I mean? You guys have got so much, but yet you complain about it.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. I don't do because I'm grateful, bro.
But
Like,
the
that's the problem with most of these fucking shitheads, bro. Like,
my thing is, you guys have got such fucking vast land mass over in the US, yeah, but yet you literally rely on the outside world for bringing a lot of your resources in.
yeah, because we
Even
try
though
not to use ours, dude. Like, that's the whole
use yours,
thing.
use what you have. Fuck the outside world. The same
That's the
thing as I've
thing.
been saying for fucking years, yeah. Fuck the
Yeah,
outside
but then
world.
when we run out of ours, then we're gonna have to scramble to take whatever. So we do it the other way around. I don't mind it. I don't mind it that way, dude.
Personally, I would rather have the United States come and invade the UK. That's my way.
Man, most of Europe wouldn't even last against us, dude. To be honest with you, dude.
Dude, you'd probably conquer us in a day, and I would love to have Trump run the UK. I really would. I would love the UK to be run exactly like the United States. Being honest.
Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Even Canada, I wouldn't even want Canada either, man. Bunch of
Mate,
liberals,
Canada is just becoming like the UK. It's fucked.
bunch of liberals, bro, and that's the issue, dude. Like, if people were more like conservative types, then I would want to take over these countries, but no.
It's too soft. It's just too
Like,
soft.
what I would
America's
want
got
to
one of
take
the best
over here, no bullshit. What I would want America to do.
America's got one of the greatest fucking armies in the world left. Literally, you guys are the only country who've got one of the best armies in the world left. You can fucking conquer this entire planet probably in about a week if you choose to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What I would want to do though is I would want shit. I would want them to take over Latin America because Latin America will be more prone to America's way of living than most of these countries in Europe, dude, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not to say that there ain't none over there that, you know, people like you or whatever, but it's just way difficult to have to deal with that. And then what ends up happening is, like, for instance, we take Canada in, right? And then they start getting rights to vote. Oh, dude, it's over. No longer America stands.
No.
Yeah, so that's why I say what I say. I'm like, I don't want that because I just know how dangerous that would be.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know,
in my case, I would actually embrace all of America's laws and value. I would actually embrace everything about America. That's me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me mute myself real quick.
I've always loved America. I've always loved America since I was a fucking kid. It's a beautiful country. It really is. Hey, Bubba.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you think about these people though trying to, like, what would be the purpose of the United States to do this type of shit with these stats, bro? Like, just saying that everybody's white. Like, do you think that they're just trying to make white people look bad because they have nothing else? They used to have the KKK and what was the name of this dude?
KKK was fucking horrible. They were disgusting. They really were.
So yo, I got a couple pictures here to show in a video from Nate. So bear with me, guys. While I
Go ahead.
Pop up some of these pictures here.
On my neck.
So that's where Nate is at right now.
Oh God. Thanks, Joe. That is beautiful. That is. That's awesome.
Bear with me because I'm an old fart.
How old are you?
38.
You're not an old fart. I'm older than you by 2 years.
It's this fucking mouse pisses me off. I should get like one of those mouse that I can connect to a fucking computer because this is some bullshit.
That's such a beautiful view.
It's taking video right now.
Have you been living in the area?
I live all the way down in Pontiac, so I just drove.
That's Big Nate.
Give
me a second. Nah, I don't need a new laptop, dude. Fuck you, Ryan. But if you want to hit that cash, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh god, that sounded like something like what's her name from Scary Movie? That white girl from Scary Movie with the black hair. Do you know the one I'm on about? The very first thing. You know what I mean?
Hi, Cindy.
Maybe your laptop just needs a good service, dude.
No, it's just that I had a fucking mouse and it connects to the and then now I'm actually using the laptop mouse and I can't stand the fucking the pad thing. I hate it. Like I'm quicker with a mouse than I am with the with the pad. That's it kind of frustrates me. That's all it is. Let me see where else we have any other pictures. Yeah, Nate high in the woods, man. High as hell with nature, dude. Fuck yeah.
That's what I don't like about America. You guys smoke weed every single day. It's fucking irritating.
Fucking high with nature, dude. I would have been. What up, Ryan? Respectfully, even though Ryan's on panel, I mean, back in my heyday, especially today, I would too. I mean, if my kids, if I don't have my kids and shit with me,
mate, I smoke weed.
I would dip, man. I would actually dip, man. I'm not talking about dipping in the water. I'm talking about like dipping. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
no. What you'll be end up doing is skinny dipping in the water.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. No. I don't mind some, some psychedelics, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah. With nature, bro? Hell yeah. Be one with nature and shit. What up, Ryan? What do you think about these stats, man? Were you responsible, Ryan, for putting white for black people?
Well, depending on who you would associate with, they would probably pin all that on me. It's partially. I take a lot. I take a brunt of a lot of stuff lately. You know that, right?
I know. You're very special, man. In these YouTube
I know.
streets.
Thank you, Paul.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
That kind of comes with the territory.
You got people going like this. You got people going.
No. Wait.
Yeah. Well, there's risk in everything. So.
Yeah, there is. There's also rewards sometimes. But no.
But for real, no. I really don't. I don't put much in the stats because you don't know who's writing.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm getting at. See, you understand. You understand.
Yeah, that's what I listen to. That's why during the every election season, the midterms, all that, all these stats and this and that. They're always wrong. They've always been wrong. Trump proved that.
Agreed. See, it's the same thing with these stats. What up, Vanta? They're always saying white people this, white people that, because because they're the majority. It would make sense. But now I'm starting to look at things very differently, man. Here now, like
I am white, Latino. I am white.
Apparently I'm white too. So I don't know. We're all white, I guess.
Yep. Apparently, if you're shade,
Shanard is white too.
Right.
He's white. That's why
I'm a Kushite. I'm a Kushite Middle Easterner, and according to
I'm a
Black
true
America,
Israelite.
I'm white.
I'm a true Israelite, and that's not a lemonade drink.
Oh, no, I'll see you as a Canaanite. Aren't you a Canaanite? Whatever. All
I'm
these
an Israelite, bro.
What the fuck is off this shit, man?
Too many lights. Too many lights. Israelite, Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Light. I don't know. Too many lights out here. Lights.
Latino. It's kind of like the old saying. It's kind of like the old saying about voting. People say, "Man, what's the point of me voting? It don't matter." Well, here's how that works. It's not how many votes. It's who counts the votes. It's the counters.
I just said that. When did you just pop in, dude?
5 minutes ago.
Oh, see, this is why I fuck with you, man. Dude, I said the same thing not too long ago. I said, John stated a long time ago with these bull mammies, right? He said, when you put these bull mammies in a position of power, in the sense of that it could dictate or sway something, you can't put these people in a trusted position because they're going to put their emotion over the fucking actual job. And I brought up what? Elections. That's a valid point. It don't matter. It could be on the left or it could be on the right, but this shit happens.
Every cycle it happens. Yes.
And think about this, Ryan. Who are the majority of these people that are handling these ballots when it comes to gender?
Well,
that you see with your own eyes.
It's Democrats because of the way the voting base is structured in these large cities. They're all Democrat run, all with exception of 2 or 3 major capital cities.
By gender, what do you see there though? Like
most women.
There.
It's women.
Oh, there you go.
Thank
you.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. It's females. Yeah.
Thank you.
And of course that branches off into some other stuff. They're on government assistance, and so they have to have that whole thing. Working for them.
Yep. There you go. See.
Yeah.
Man. You know what, man? Like. You know what, Ryan? These people need.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't see it getting any better. Me and Leonard talked about this, and I just don't see it changing because it's working for them.
It is.
Even though they've tried to change some of the what they call the gendermandering and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
it's not going to change.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, man, it's
Never mind. I was going to ask something.
So all I can say, and I'm not going to be the Debbie Downers. I'm not like that, but I would just tell people who even bring it up to me what I think. I mean, just hold on the best you can. Hope for the best. If you got some collateral, I would cash it in and put it back.
What up, Vance?
Meaning to relocate if need be, relocate.
I mean, but that's the thing about relocating, bro. Like, look at Texas, right? Like, I'm not really from Texas, but Dallas, right? When did Dallas turn blue? Or is it always?
I would say, no, it was blue back in the 60s and 70s. Governor Connell who got shot with Kennedy. It was all blue. My dad was a Teamster up there driving a truck. It was all blue, but it's not this kind of blue. It was a whole different.
Okay.
It was Kennedy.
Yeah, no, I
It was,
know that.
yeah, it was
I know that.
yeah, it was a whole different thing.
Yeah, I was like
now,
I was like
now that it did shift. It did shift, but now they Dallas County has a Republican mayor. Now he says he's Republican. He votes Republican. He ran on Republican, and the majority of his council members are red. So
will come out of his mouth, and probably what he does is blue, right? Or no? Because this is what
so
I'm
far
saying,
he's
bro.
doing good.
All right,
so far, I'm understanding he's doing okay.
Yeah, because most of
he just didn't like what he'd been seeing.
Like most of these people end up moving to these places and continue to vote blue, bro, and that shit pisses me off. It's like, just stay where you at, then, man. Like, what are we doing?
Right. That's some of the transplants. Yeah, that's some of the transplants I've met. You know,
beach from your sand, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sand from your beach. It's like, don't do that.
But even at that, I still think it's a very, very minute. They're not going to sway nothing big. You know, it's kind of like scattered around this and that. They're not going to hold any kind of majority here. You know, I hear all the mess. You know, Texas, well, not in my lifetime. No. Especially where I'm at. I mean, this is it's blood red, man. You just can't get around it. I mean, even some of these transplants that move in here and they get online, the local Facebook chats and bitching and complaining, man, they'll shut them down. Get your ass out of here. I mean, they'll dox them. It's crazy. Get out of here. We didn't want you here. What have you contributed? You know, you bitching about the property taxes and this. Get the hell out of here. Why'd you move here to start with? To start shit?
See? He said he was right all along. Yo, man, there he is, William Stanley Ray, man. You know, that might be him. Nah, bro, look at this. This is in Texas, bro. Texas. All these people claiming to be white. What you think about that, Ryan? Don't look white to me.
No, it's definitely not white. Not by our standards, by me and your standards. No. Now, somebody else, I don't know. Somebody else could jump up here and say we're totally off base because we're racist. We're being racist.
Those some dark white guys. What up, Aaron? Wait. I gotta give him give me a second. I gotta give him the Yeah, that was a good one. What up, man?
Almost, man. It was really good with y'all, brother, man. Hey, man. Hey, look, this is old news, man. To be honest with you, a lot of people are realizing this probably almost a decade ago. They've been doing this for a long time. In the UK, they keep calling all the Middle Eastern and Indian people when they commit something. They've been referring to them as Asian, broadly as Asian. They'll say an Asian guy, but. Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time, and they're able to do it legally because the media is allowed to legally lie to you. Okay, in 2012, they suspended something called the Smith-Mundt Act that made it so they couldn't just blatantly lie. They could be punished, fined, sued, etc. But now they're allowed to just lie, and once you realize who owns the media, there's pretty much nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like yourself, if you're someone in here that's a non-white, you have to understand that biblically speaking or whatever, historically, the beef with these people that are in the media, it goes back like 2,000 years, man. I was never
I
even
know.
aware of it for like the
I
first
know.
half of my life. And so like, that's what it is. I mean, because in case you're wondering, because a lot of you non-whites might be out there like, why is this? This is puzzling. It's weird. It's like, it's all about them demonizing us. And ultimately, long term, we end up demonizing them. It's just, everyone else is just kind of in the middle, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know how they're able to pull that off, though. I don't know how when this, I don't know how that flies. I really don't. I don't, because it's officially documented in the stats as someone that's white, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when it's someone that's clearly dark
Not.
brown, yeah, it'll be a dark brown person. I don't,
It's ridiculous, man.
I remember. Do you remember many years ago with the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman case? I was really confused by that because they all kept saying Zimmerman's white, and the whole time I'm like,
He's
what
not
white
white.
guy? I was like, what white guy are they talking about? What are they even talking about?
Hey,
And
isn't he like half white, half Hispanic and like Jew or
I
something like
think
that?
I think his dad was white and his mom was Peruvian. I think.
Yeah, like what
Uh,
are these people talking about?
yeah. First off, that's another distinction. On CT's show, we've been pushing hard for that. There has to be a mixed category, that distinction of mixed people. Mixed people
Yeah,
they truly are their own unique
category, man.
breed. They
Yep,
really are, especially as
yep.
far as the women goes. Like me, for me, I would never really be like hot for a full blown sun woman like that. But a mixed chick, good amount of them are highly processable. You know what I'm saying? So like they're just
Yeah.
their own category. They got to stop with the generalizing, but I think it's too far gone at this point. I think that
May I ask? May I ask? White mom or black mom? If it came to that girl that you were pursuing, the half
well,
breed.
I mean, I would never pursue for reproductive purposes. I would never pursue a half breed. I will say that, of course, when they do have whether they have a son father or a son mother, they all kind of, I don't know. If they have the white mom, I guess they would have grown up more soft, maybe. Maybe they'd be a little more feminine. But I don't know, because the black chick that gets with the white guy, she's going to be pretty feminine, submissive too. So I don't really care either way. But again, I just have to harp on them being their own category. I'm down here in Florida now, and these people from the islands, like where you're from or whatever, you have these. What is a typical Puerto Rican and Cuban? They're like what, 1/3 Negro, 1/3 Spanish, one
Yeah,
third
Puerto Ricans are
indigenous.
more. Puerto Ricans
Yeah,
have more
they're their own
European.
group. Yeah,
They
they're
have
their
more
own
European
group.
than they have African and Taino in them, and then the Dominicans have more African and a little bit of Taino, and then the rest is European.
Yeah, I got it. And like I was saying previously, like the Sun woman Latina is definitely at the top of the totem pole as far as Sun women go, because with all the racial
Yeah,
stuff
shout
going
out to
on,
Michelle.
yeah, with all the racial stuff going on, most average white dudes, of course, swear off Sun women completely. But I come down here and I got to be honest with you, I just have to confess, a lot of these women here, man, they're some of these Sun women here, man, especially that they're pretty light. They have like a nice, really smooth milk chocolate kind of color, and their facial features, though they won't have that typical like super African, like double shotgun barrel nose. A lot of them actually have like a European looking nose and stuff like that. They look very feminine. They're pretty fun. I was in the Rolly store last week, talking to one. I mean, she was a model. She was fine as hey. They're simply at the top of the Sun woman totem pole. The FBA woman cannot compete against that.
Yo,
But
notice. Give me 1 second. Notice how King Shatard only brings up the Taino part, but didn't bring up the other two parts that I mentioned. But you catch that, MC? Like how I mentioned. What did I say? I said African majority,
Yeah.
European, and Taino. Right? This is what I said, right? Okay. Continue.
Well, he says something about self-hate. I don't think it's self-hate, Shadar, to be honest. These Cubans and Puerto Ricans down here seem to be pretty proud. They don't really seem to be shameful of who they are. They'll speak Spanish loud as shit obnoxiously in front of you. They don't care. But
He's just mad that he doesn't know who he is.
for them, they can't because they're listen, when you're like, whether it be like Mexican or Puerto Rican, Cuban, ones from the islands, like it's like if you're part colonizer, well then you really have no recourse. You see what I'm saying? If you're like 100% black or you're 100% indigenous or something, then you can, say F whitey, you publicly hate whitey or whatever. But it's like if you yourself are a third Spaniard, a third colonizer, well then
What's this dude is a retard. What's moreno? What's moreno? Moreno means dark. Like that's what like they used to call my dad Moreno too. Like, so what are you talking about, bro? Like, you sound dumb as hell, bro. Go ahead.
King Shana, he just in the chat. Tap dance.
Yeah, all the time. Ryan, any
what
input on any input? Ryan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Go ahead.
All right, okay. It seems like the ones that are bringing up the race are the racists. And I get put in the corner for bringing it up.
Damn.
All over the place. Once I say, you know what, y'all the ones making this worse.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now all of a sudden, I'm a racist for calling out the real racist.
Well, you racist. It's not even a thing, though. In reality, right? It's not race. The term race is just.
I know. I tried to break it down and got banned, thrown in the back. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want their
banned from where?
You know where? You know the places. You know the channels. You know. I ain't gonna call their names out and give them credit. But it's their game. It's just their game that they push. Just keep feeding it, and then they will flip the script when you bring it up in their face. Dude, you're the one that keeps talking about that. Nobody else is talking about this but you. And when somebody confronts you about what you're talking about, you flip it. I'm the racist for calling you out.
Yeah,
it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Give me 1 second. This person here. Yes, they may do that to light-skinned people. Like, my wife is kind of caramel skin complexion, so I call her morena sometimes. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's morena, but most in DR, most people that are called moreno is because they literally are moreno. They don't call light-skinned people moreno just because they're light-skinned, and they never call me a moreno because it just wouldn't make sense. They called me something else.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't care if someone calls you racist, though. It doesn't really.
No, I don't care. I'm just trying to teach these people because they think they know about what goes out in those cultures, but they always been here in all their lives. Like they never ever traveled.
Well, number one, that's a made up word.
See things on Google or YouTube.
Yeah, it's a made up political slur. When someone like Stanley says it, he says it with he's still old from the old school where he thinks that calling someone a racist is just supposed to shut them down and automatically put them on the defense.
It won't work with me, and that's why he finally banned me. He finally banned me because I kept saying it's a made up word. Yeah, no, he banned me yesterday.
It is a made up word.
It is nice when Stanley comes over here because it's finally a neutral battleground. On his channel, every time I'm in the chat, he tells me he's like, click the link, come up, and it's like, why? Just to get muted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pointless. It's better for him to just he's the racist hunter. I've thought about it just a little bit, not a whole lot. That's
Yeah.
what he does. He just goes panel to panel to panel that don't want him up there because they know what he's going to say. He's going to, call everybody a racist and talk his weird commie verbiage and just demean everybody. And he doesn't hit the cash app. He doesn't do nothing to contribute. Just
he's an old alcoholic, man. He still relies on his old Navy glory from the '80s, man. Him and these military guys that just hold on. Like Leonard cannot get on a panel. He did not come straight period without being like, I was in the army. I was in the army. I was in the army. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro.
So what are you saying, that these old people need to do this?
Yeah. Yes, Latina, yes, Latina, yes. The movements, the day of the pillow is coming, by the way. Around 2027.
The day of the pillow.
The day of the pillow is coming. Right?
That's what that Haitian nurse calls smuggle day.
Smuggle day. Also, Aaron C. You said African women with double barrel shotgun noses. I think I know exactly what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid the ooga booga faces, right?
Dude, those features. Listen. I'm not black though. If I was black, maybe I could see. Their mating's a little different. I mean, if I was black, maybe I would feel that way. But dude, as a white man, I'm telling you, getting past the wide nose with the nostrils, when they're really dark, that asphalt, those asphalt elbows.
It's not a white man thing. Even me, as an African. Look at that woman right there. I'd rather have a woman like that. Even the white man's like, I'm going to East Africa. I'm going to pick out this slim nose, aquiline featured. Maybe she might kind of look a big forehead, but so be it. But there's no double barrel shotgun nose. There is no stone face. She looks like a bird. I'd rather have a bird than a stone face. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. West Africans are ugly human beings.
Are you familiar with these Cuban and Puerto Rican types, man? Down here again. In this country, even though mass immigrations, really, took over tenfold the last 2 decades or so, like there's still certain regions that I guess you have to visit to realize. Some people still do live kind of in the periphery. For example, Native Americans, you're not going to see them unless you're out west in a couple states there. You're not going to see them at all, right? So this is my first time actually, living in Southern Florida and, seeing these people up close. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, some of these sister gals here, man, they're day and night free. I'm telling you, man, some of them are. I mean, Latino knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm talking about, man.
No, me and Latino had a long conversation about the Dominican Republic bloodline. How do you know they have some Chinese blood in them as well? I was surprised. I'm like, wait, Chinese? Surprise! Dominicans have some Chinese blood in them some way, somehow. Yeah. So, but people focus on the Taino blood. I'm like, forget the Taino. Okay, I'm kind of a racial purist. I'm anti miscegenation, whatever you want to call it. But sometimes it's needed, Aaron C. Sometimes it's needed. The conquistador Spanish did a blessing to South America. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, dude, they blessed them so well. They gave them a language. They made them stop human sacrifice. Yeah, they owe the Spaniard. They owe the Spaniards respirations, man.
Respiration. I thought it was restitution.
Oh, man, like JP say, they owe respirations. Spain, you got to admit, man. I think CT says before too. Spain really dropped the ball. I mean, they dropped the ball. They dropped the bag. I mean, Spain. They had Florida originally. Like, dude, Spain had such a vast territory, and now they ain't got shit, bro. Like. Spain, bro.
I don't know, Aaron C. They just won the World Cup in America. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh yeah, damn right.
Yeah. Shout out to my heritage, King.
That's right. See, Latino. Look at Latino. You ain't shit.
Shout out to the Spanish. My wife, she's like, at least the Spanish one, people that made Argentinians, because Argentinians trying to say we Europeans, and it's like, bitch.
Oh yeah. No, the whole world was with Spain last night.
Sherlock. Spain is Europe.
No, America. The only people who was pro Argentina was the American citizens. The rest of the world was pro Spain, Latino.
Damn
I
right.
don't know why
I don't know,
Americans.
man. I think the Argentinian women, man. I think they might be like #1 in the world at this point.
Yeah,
I was reading
yeah.
something. I saw a meme or something. It was saying that it was saying the Germans that escaped persecution at the end of
Yep.
World War II. It's saying that they went to Argentina. I'm sorry, Argentina.
A lot of
And,
them.
Argentina.
and they made it with a bunch of Spanish women,
Yep.
and that's that like beautiful Argentinian we see of today. I mean, god damn, the few times I've ended up next to one of them on the plane, I mean, god damn, my sack just melts, dude. Holy
Yo,
shit,
Aaron C, I knew a few Argentinian women in my what you guys call college, right? Bro, they were activated. They were waiting to just party, go hard, and they were beautiful women. Yo, Argentinian women is undefeated. Those Buenos Aires, whatever the fuck that city's called.
They might be #1, man, because when I traveled during my worldwide travels, I noticed in Germany the women were very pretty, and in Spain they were pretty hot too. I'd say my favorite particular type of woman is the woman from Spain that has brunette hair, brunette eyes, but still pale skin. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, man, them Argentinian hoes, they can get it, yo.
Would you call them sun women? Because the flag has a sun. I guess they're sun women too, right?
No, I wouldn't call them. I'd call them grandchildren of SS officers. That's why I call them.
Oh my god, SS women.
Yeah.
Super sun women.
It was a good place to escape to, man. They escaped to somewhere that was nice and temperate,
Bro, Aaron C, they legit have an area called Germantown. Like legit.
Well, there's a Germantown everywhere. We have German towns all over the U.S. here. You'll see more German flags in Pennsylvania than you will in Germany.
No, but Aaron C, they have the SS regalias and all that regular in Argentina. They don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? That chill?
Yep. They don't
they didn't. Mossad, because I know Mossad has been going there for the last half a century hunting down these quote criminals, aka heroes. I know Mossad's been going there and hunting them down. I figured, that.
Yeah, have you noticed? Aaron, have you noticed that? Aaron, have you noticed the Argentinian colors and the Israeli colors? I'm just gonna leave it right there. Just notice the comparison. Very interesting. Very.
Are you talking about on the flag?
No, the colors of their flag. It has the same color scheme.
Isn't the Argentina has like a light blue? Isn't Israel more of a dark blue and white?
Israel has a light blue.
Yeah, that's a little different, y'all.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Argentina, man. I'd like to go there.
Yeah. Even though people say, "Oh, Vanta is racist," they won't like people. I'm like, look at you, look at me, bitch. I can pass as a goddamn South American. Goddamn, even my name is South American. I can just pass around like, hey, buenas, whatever. Fucking como. I don't know Latino. Teach me some Spanish. What the hell do you guys say?
Yeah, if you're some kind of mystery meat, bro, you can go anywhere.
Mystery meat. Fuck you.
You can travel anywhere in the world, bro. You don't have to worry about being hassled. When you're white and you travel to third world countries, all the beggars and people plotting on you and shit, you have like way more freedom than I do on this whole world.
But Aaron C, you can pass for Argentina. Have you seen Lionel Messi, the footballer?
Walk around.
He looks pale as you. He looks pale as you.
But Aaron C walks around. They're gonna be asking him for some pesos.
Yeah, man, they want some money, dude. I remember getting stuck in that border traffic all the time coming back from Mexico, dude. God damn, when they see this white skin, they just see dollar signs, man, and they're so aggressive. It just ruins the whole experience. That's why I only travel to first world countries. And traveling to first world countries is so goddamn expensive. It's like, you know what? And my country here is so vast. It's like the rest of my life, I don't even think I'm gonna go outside of the U.S. to keep it, honey.
I kept saying.
Yo,
I kept saying that.
When you have that, you're good. When you have that, this thing.
Arab. The Arab, yeah, me.
This thing up here. You just remind me of this.
What do you want to be in future?
Stand up.
Yes, you.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I would like to be a terrorist.
I fucking hate you, Latino. I hate you so much, Latino. First of all, that's West Africa. Has nothing to do with Arabs at all. Number two, that kid is actually a 30-year-old actor. If you guys watch Nigerian films, it's funny as hell. That's a grown ass man who looks like a little child. If you look into it, he's like, I would like to be a terrorist. Latino, come on, man. How the hell do you get West African Nigerians to teach people to my people? How? How Latino? It's like me comparing Latino to Cubans. Would Dominicans like that? See, I'm getting feedback. Dude. Is Latino still here? Or am I talking to the ether?
I'm sure he's still here.
Oh, so okay, Aaron C. Like, for example, like imagine he compared an Englishman to an Irishman. Do you see how triggering that would be? So I ain't no goddamn English. I ain't know the goddamn Irish.
Yeah, it's all the same to me. It's such a small area too.
Same with Africa. Left, east and west, there's beef. That's why I love.
Yeah, I couldn't see a difference between any of those tribes. If I was to read the book, The Negroes in Negro Land, if I was to read that book, and each one of those, each one of those, well, that's a hell of a book there, because that right there got a lot of sin off of our back. Once you realize that we did these people a favor and saved them from themselves. But if I was to read excerpts out of that book there, goods, I would see that we would all see, okay, from reading that. No matter where they were in Africa, whether it was Central, East, whatever, we would have noticed that they were all doing the same shit. They all, when they would walk into their village, it'd be decorated by a bunch of skulls. They all had weird superstitious shit. I remember one of the tribes, they would kill a bird a certain way, and if the blood drips down to the left, it means this. If the blood drips down to the right, it means this. So like, we're talking some real, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, for I can't believe in the modern day continent of Africa, I can't believe that there's so much tribal warfare going on, especially in regions where the majority speaks French anyway. You already speak an outsider's language anyway. Like, they have to find some way for unification. You know what I mean? Because again, to me, they're
impossible.
That's crazy.
Ronald Reagan had words of encouragement.
Who gives a fuck about Ronald Reagan's the one who allowed mental people to. You know what, Latino? I can argue the same situation with the South Americans and the Central Americans. You guys all have the same issue too as Africans. Even the Europeans. Don't like Aaron C. For a smart man. Everybody has.
Not anymore, though. We put our differences aside for this continent here, for America. We put our differences aside.
We had 2 world wars that led to Europe's destruction. Till this day, Europe has been destroyed because of.
Man, that's just because they fell for propaganda. The same reason people are falling for propaganda to go fight Iran now.
That's a you problem.
You is right. You is right. I agree with you. I think they are stupid for taking. I look at it like being sent, like pimped by a bitch. If you have a predatory woman, it's like, well, if the guy, even though the bitch is predatory, she's evil. If the guy's stupid enough to fall for it, I guess I don't feel as bad, And you are right. As far as Europe, World War I and II, it is like, man, they were all dumb as shit to fall for that. I mean,
and Aaron C. I know people are gonna call me Uncle Tom or this, to sound like a little child on YouTube. COON. I hate that shit. Can I just say coon? Goddamn it.
No, because see, you keep saying it, and then
I'm
you're
sorry.
gonna go on my channel.
I'm Latino.
Man, you know it's a bad word, man. Go ahead.
Exactly. So and then
hey, what an impulse control be at?
Wait, Aaron C. Can I say raccoon? Raccoon is an animal. And raccoon is an animal. Can I say?
Yeah, then just say raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon. That I.
Raccoon. Okay, as a raccoon. You see, Aaron C. How childish I sound like. And I'm not blaming Latino. I'm blaming YouTube. YouTube making everybody sound like children. Can't say this, can't say that. So
there's a group you can blame. There's a group you can blame, but you can't say their name either.
Oh no, no. I mean, what about apple juice?
Don't you dare go there. Don't go get out of there.
Wait. What can I say? Apple juice. I hate apple juice.
I kind of want to go back to the topic. So
all right.
Yeah, man. Let's go back to the joke.
Whatever. The whole interracial bullshit.
Who've been arrested, race, white, and you can go to this website. It's for all the New Jersey mugshots, and put in the race white. And
first of all, why the cheekbones looking like that? That's
several non-white men. Imagine if they did this in reverse. Imagine if white men were getting arrested and being put down as black As their race, the left would slip out. And this is quietly happening across the nation. So all those statistics about black and brown men committing a disproportionately high amount of violent crime, it's actually worse. We have to start facing reality because this is a problem.
Damn.
Okay, so
First of all, I don't take women seriously with their opinions.
So that means it's not 1350. It's more like 1365 or 1375 or something. You know what I'm saying? No, really, it would be. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The stats to me never made sense because even if let's say you take the per capita out of the equation, right? Which I know a lot of people have problems comprehending. But let's say you take per capita out of the equation, it still would be that, white dudes on average commit a good amount of like violent crime. But it's like, dude, I got to be honest with you. I just lived in like one of the whitest states for 6 years. Like I didn't see anything, dude. I did not see maybe one tweaker walking through the town. I just don't. And the average white dude that I meet is like just such a softy, super squared away, reserved. They're just not. I don't know, man. I don't see white dudes going gangsta like that. I just don't. Where when it comes to young sun men, especially YNs, it's like, I mean, they're wild. I mean, would you say 7 out of 10 of them is wild? So yeah, it never correlated in real life. You know what I mean?
My issue with Americans, and I was trying. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Are you done, Aaron C? I'm sorry, I was interrupted.
Well, yeah, sir.
Okay, Latino. My issue with America's system is you guys need to be like the Germans. You know what the Germans do with their crime stats? They put exactly who did what. For example, the Somalis are known for being highly, defrauding the system in Germany. Number 2, Moroccans and all these Northeast Africans raping women. Number 3, you got these Pakistanis and whatever in terrorism. Like they pinpoint exactly who does which crime. The Germans, what are Germans known for? Germans are just known for crashing out when they're drunk on a night out, physical violence and all that. Why can't you Americans pinpoint exactly who does who? Pinpoint.
Because we don't own these things. The main thing is the media. The media is what reports on it first and foremost. And so, again, 96% of our media we don't own. And that's why, like, when it comes to any, like, nationalist groups, any, like, like Patriot Front, whoever, it's like the primary mission that people need, even before taking the banking back over, is gotta be to get some kind of media apparatus, man. There needs to be somehow a GOYIM owned media that can at least counter a fraction of the bullshit that's put out by the news, man. They own those things. They're too well entrenched. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, is the media and your state. Okay, so for example, Aaron C. I remember speaking as some, quote unquote Somalian. I remember in Minnesota there was a police officer who got his first, he got promoted. He went through the training, blah blah. Police officer in Minnesota. He actually shot an Australian woman who was a tourist in Minnesota, and nobody said nothing. But people say, oh yeah, cops are all they put under the the white crime system, because most cops are Caucasian, but he's an African. So I'm saying, like, pinpoint exactly who's doing what. Maybe that's my autism in me.
Well, let me tell you this here. I want to tell you. Let me tell you this, my brother. Another thing too, man, that you guys overseas might not be aware of is that when it comes to these
also, Eric, don't talk to me like I'm black. I'm African. Talk to me like a Ugabunga. You can talk to me in Ugabunga.
All right, my brother, I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what I was gonna say though was, do you guys overseas? I can tell you that they really are going through a needle in a haystack when they pull out the clips where it is a white officer interacting with Sun Man and supposedly violent. Because the reason why I say this is because I've lived in plenty of areas where I've been a minority all over the country, and I can tell you that, especially somewhere like Baltimore, DC, the majority of the police force is in fact black. So that's how I know if there's anything from these large cities, these metropolitan areas. Here, I'd say more than half the police force is Hispanic where I'm at now, and so when you do get these high-profile cases of a white cop supposedly being corrupt, violating the Sun person's rights, I'm telling you, they really are going through a needle in a haystack to find these particular ones, man. I'm telling you.
I agree with you. I agree.
I
agree. Yeah, they pick and choose which one needs to be put on blast and which ones to hide.
May I ask a question?
I'm sorry,
don't you? No, you good, Rick. Don't you think that the people to blame are the ones that are booking in these people, bro? For instance,
No, they don't have control of it. This is from the top down, bro. It's from the top down.
So you telling me
the elites, man.
So you telling me that you think that they telling these people, like the mayor is basically telling these people to fill out white?
It's an elite down agenda, dude. I have a coworker now, bro. He moved here. He was a police officer. I have a coworker as a police officer in Minneapolis during the Floyd situation. He said straight up, they were told to stay down. They had to let the initial rioting happen. And then you look at 2020, that also just so happens out of the billions of years that the earth exists, it just so happens to be the year where we're all told to cover our face with masks so that no one gets caught. I mean, dude, it's all just from the top down. That's how it works. If you look at any, again, I'm not trying to, I know you guys don't really care about this. It probably doesn't interest you, but if you look at any like nationalist groups, their goal is to get in power, to do top down change, not this. Oh, it's the grassroots. It's from the bottom up. It doesn't do anything, bro. It's the people at the top. It's like a military command structure. Orders go from the very top all the way on down. That's how it is, man. But yes, and they don't have. Well, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's just simply just any rank structure resembles a pyramid.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, we built the pyramids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Aaron!
No, just kidding. No, but really, dude, it's from the top down. So, like you're saying, Latino, if you book somebody, let's say you're a Jake, and you arrest someone for stealing, beating someone's ass at the KFC, whatever. You go to process them, and you put the stat. I don't even know. If the officer even, I mean, I know for identification, the police report, they have to say suspect is a white male, black male, you know what I mean? But like when they get to the station, as far as the statistics go, and how they're skewed like that, we can obviously see that there's something nefarious going on. The average street level person is just going to have no control over something like that, man. I'm telling you, the main thing is the media, okay? We're all familiar with Rothschild's quote, which goes along the lines of, I care not who makes the laws, if I control the nation's money supply. But I would, in 2026, me personally, I officially deem the media as more effective than even the banks. Like I think Amshare Rothschild's quote there, I think it could be modified to where, I care not who makes the laws if I control the country's media. The media is what really matters. The media has plays such a, don't get me wrong, economic enslavement's important too, because that's how they remain at the top, right? But the media, I'm telling you, man, give me control of a country's media. That's all you have to do. If you're in the country's media, you control what's popular, I remember when we was little kids, I remember a movie would come out. Remember, it's like a little kid, a movie would come out, you'd watch it in the theaters, and like they would say something funny, then you and your friends, you're saying that same like little quote for like the next week or two or a month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What it's like that is how effective media is. Media is super duper effective. I mean, I don't know, man. Especially the way they break down history, man.
I agree with you, Aaron C, because I was actually listening to a academic last week regarding how banking from the 18th century till today affected media, marketing, whatever. Meyer Rothschild. He was the OG banker who actually built a dynasty of telling his children, so basically he'll tell his sons, I need to go to Germany, you go to France, you go to England, you go to Austria, you go to America, and I'm gonna teach you the prime, the best schooling of economics. Learn how to manipulate the market.
Yeah, we all know.
Aaron C, and then here comes the killer. 1920 something, towards the 1930s. There was a guy called Edward Bernays, the father of advertising. See? And he was backed by that same family. And he's the one who told women, you can smoke, you can vote, You can do whatever you
Diamonds
want.
is the best friend and all that bullshit.
Yes,
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one that got these bitches throwing it back.
Thank you. And also Latino, that Rothschild family, they're the ones who controlled the De Boer family in South Africa with the diamond business. Because he said, you know what?
Yeah, he told Gucci that saying, and then Gucci
Fall
was
back.
the
He
one
said,
that
he said, make it look rare, even though there was abundance of diamonds, but he said make it look rare so that
diamonds aren't worth shit. Yeah, diamonds aren't worth nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know how I learned that, Vance? When I was younger, when I had my little like criminal phase when I was younger, we'd break into whips and stuff like that, and so we would, and there's quite a few, and I have one friend, he'd be running up in people's houses and shit. I was staying with a bunch of sons when I was younger, and I remember we would go to the pawn shop to pawn this stuff, right? And I'll never forget, you always had the foreigner there, usually at the pawn shop. It's usually some sand and then usually like
Armenian Persian,
and you know what they would always say? They'd always say, I know you want this much for diamond, but diamond not really worth anything. And me, we're just thinking like, oh, it's just a foreigner trying to get over on me. But they actually educated us that they cared more about the gold that it was on than the diamonds itself. And that's when I first learned at a really young age that the diamonds actually aren't worth anything. Like let's say you buy a $5,000 engagement ring for a bitch. If she goes to the pawn shop that same day to pawn it, she's not going to get anything. She's not even going to get 50%. She's not going to get 50%. She'll maybe get like 30%. Yeah, less than 1,000. Yeah, they're not going to get anything. And here's another thing too. It's only the larger stones of diamonds that even have any value. If you look at like a female's tennis bracelet, or a ring that kind of has the small encrusted kind of diamonds, those smaller diamonds and diamond accents, they actually aren't worth shit. I mean, they look good, don't get me wrong, but they ain't worth a goddamn thing. So diamonds really aren't worth shit.
You might as well buy a cubic zirconia. You might as well just buy a cubic
zirconia. And you know what, Vance? I'm on some real end shit out here, because any bitch that I get with, I tell them all up front, I'm not doing the ring thing. We can get, if I ever got married, we could do like gifts of some kind, I like watches. Maybe we can gift each other watch. But like, I would never buy a ring. A ring has no value. And that's why I was glad to really get out of Utah, Vanta, because all those girls there, they're super Christian, and a ring is standard part of that process. You see what I'm saying? They would have would have expected a ring, And the question is would you get ripped off and buy the $5,000 ring if it's a virgin? That's a tough call right there, yo.
No, you're a smart man, Aaron. See, that's why I kind of respect you. You know what's going on. Yeah, don't be bamboozled by these heifers in Utah. And by the way, aren't Mormons meant to be kind of conservative? Like, what's his materialism? That kind of goes.
They're not materialist. It's just that the ring goes along with like marriage. They're all just really big on marriage. They're not hyper materialistic though. I was in a small little cowboy town. The women really were not that material. I'm gonna tell you something straight about white women. To be honest with you, man. Again, maybe it's just my experience. Because on CT's channel the other day, you had Tina on there. And just so you guys know, Tina and her sister are essentially sugar babes. Okay, if you're able to read between the lines, you understand what's Canadians. Listen. Those two sisters are throwing bread around like it ain't shit. Okay, you see what's her name? PayPal and CT, several racks and shit. I'm not going to harp on it. All I'm going to say is read between the lines, guys. There's no guy that goes around and says, hey, what's up? You look pretty. Here's 5 racks. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So like them two hoes, man, trust me, they own some scandalous shit. You know what I mean? But that conversation from the other night where Tina is just making everything. I mean, talk about just a soulless or not Tina, her sister. That she just sounds so soulless. Everything's so transactional. I'm telling you right now, when it comes, I've dated all races. I'm telling you, when it comes to white women, I have never once been on a date, not even once. Okay, and I've been a serial, when you're in the Navy, using dating apps, going from place to place. I was a serial dater at one point, with some of those apps. And I'm telling you, the white bitches, they, at least on the first date, etc., they never brought up money, dude. They never financially sized you up. They don't care about that. They really don't. Where with the Sun women, they do. I've noticed that they do. They will bring that. Asian women will bring that up too. Asian women are pretty bad like that too. They're pretty soulless and materialistic. But as far as white women, they don't do that.
You said Asian women because with you, because they know you're a Caucasian man. They're like, Caucasian man, he has money. Hurry up and give me
Yeah,
money.
big chai, you know. Ooh, chai,
Yeah,
yeah.
white
Ooh,
man, money. I'm sorry, I'm being
ooh,
racist.
money. Oh, money, chai, money.
Aaron C.
Well, the
I'm sorry.
Asians are a group that people sleep on. The Asians are a group that people really
I
sleep
don't
on
want to
because the
speak with
Asians actually
Asians.
have a lot of money.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
I mean
do.
Asian bitches ain't even Asian
Wait,
bitches not even that. They're
wait.
not even on the radar to be honest
They got
with you.
little boy
Aaron
bodies.
C. In the UK we
Yeah,
call
they.
Asians Indians. You guys call Asians the Far East. Which Asians are we talking about? The Indians or the
When I say
yellow people?
Asians, so the queen of the Asian world, of course, is going to be the Japanese woman.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember during my
the
I remember
dragonfly.
during my deployment. Yeah, I remember in my deployment. We went to a couple areas in Asia. I remember we went to Singapore. Singaporean women are kind of like tan. They look a little bit like Filipinas
Aren't
or
they
whatever.
Muslim?
But
Aren't they
the
Muslim? That's the
Japanese
concern.
tourists on that joint, them Japanese women, man, I'm telling you, man. Some
Yeah,
of them
boy.
they be bad. Yeah, if you watch a little bit of
Yeah,
anime coming
boy.
up, sonny.
You know?
But them and South Korean women. But again, it's only one out of every like 1,000 of them that you really want to stand behind. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, man.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know, Aaron C. I only dated women from my own community. Like even if it's not Somalian, I'll go Ethiopian, Rwandan, Kenyan, whatever.
You're dreaming of a white woman.
But no. Because I don't know. Like if a white
You know
woman
you
can destroy
not.
their own men, what's she gonna do to me, Aaron C? The white woman has destroyed the Western world. She's gonna destroy me too.
It's different. It's different though.
Yeah, in a
It's
relationship, it's not
different
like
though.
that
No,
though.
no.
Yeah, you can train
But
them.
like I said, okay, Aaron C. All jokes aside, I always said I prefer people sticking to their own. Like I don't know, that's my mindset. I don't believe in the
Yeah, I
situation.
agree with you. You already know how I get down. You know what I mean? But
Even though
it
you
is a
sound like a goddamn wigger. What the fuck?
it is a shame. It is a shame though. I will tell you this, Vance,
I
because
get
let me. I'm gonna tell you right now, Vance. It is a shame that racial tensions have to be at an all-time high and stuff like that. Because several years ago, before I was racially aware, I was really into Latinas, man. I'm telling you, and they are. Make no mistake about it. I'll probably end up with a white bitch, having a white kid, whatever. But I'm telling you, Latinas truly are number one. They are the best. Nothing even comes close. A lot of them, they might be spicy. They'll test you up front. But once you do break the bitch in, once you backhand her that one time, they're very loyal. They understand their role. They're just the best women, bro. Latinas are. I gotta say they're winning. They really are the best, man. I'm serious.
Yeah. They got
They
some
really are.
feisty to them. You get
Yeah.
you can have a discuss, an argument,
But
you
they
get
know they're
loud. They don't
not
gotta call the
men.
police or none of that type
Yeah,
of shit.
they're not gonna call the cops. Yeah, they know when you're with one of them, it truly is a tribe with you and her. And like you said, yeah, she's not gonna call the Jakes if y'all get into it. Both times that I argue with a bitch and it got like slightly physical, they weren't like that, but they were just solid women. They're extremely loyal. They're like crazy stalker loyal, which I found hot. Some dudes say that they don't like
Yeah,
that
yo,
clinginess.
Can
I find that
yo.
I find that to be hot. That just
My
shows the
my
bitch
wife is
understand.
super jealous with me, bro.
Hey, Ms. Haley, that's a Latina trait, man. That's a Latina trait. But
you
again,
know,
they really is the best, yo.
can I confirm one thing? I'll confirm one thing that Aaron C is right about. Because the new GTA 6 will have a white man with a Latina chick as the main characters. I'm just saying,
shit.
the Bonnie and Clyde. That's the new GTA. So maybe Aaron C is kind of right. The Caucasian and the Latino link up. I don't know.
That's what I said. I said we need to bring the Venezuelans. Y'all complaining that y'all can't find wives and shit. We'll bring some Venezuelans up to y'all, man.
She got to be a white. She got to be a white Latina for me. It has to qualify as white, man. I mean, in case a certain regime takes power.
Aaron C.
I just showed Aaron C. I just showed a whole bunch of clip of other people identifying as white. So what is white?
No, he was
man, it ain't gonna be no that. Don't get me wrong, man. There's some caramel things that be. Hey, I'm just saying, man. It gotta be like. But yeah, Vanta, the Latina never really. Even though she'll get into it with you, she might raise a voice, whatever. at the end of the day, she's not going to try to compete with you like she's a man. You know what I'm saying? White bitches are very cold. They have the coldest hearts, straight out of the Arctic. And but a white woman now, they'll actually try to push back. Even if you're the providing type, they'll try to push back. They want to be just as powerful as you. They actually think they're as important as a man. They're retarded. But Latina women aren't like that. They're very happy and they're feminine. And as a man, they just don't test you. They don't, and they're really down to earth. Because I see some Latinos now, like they can come home they can just do landscaping. They could do whatever kind of modest work, and their wife that they come home to will be loyal and faithful to them. Let's imagine me as a white guy. I'm a landscaper. I do construction. Coming home to my white wife, who's perfectly loyal and subordinate. It already sounds like a goddamn pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not even possible. You know what I'm saying?
What about the Uden? What about Uden women, Aaron C? The Uden.
Well, they're just a mess. They're the most neurotic.
She's
they're
white
the most.
Right here. This woman right here is white.
What?
That's not. It's not Filipina. She's not Filipina.
She's got white skin, but she ain't white.
She looks like a Southeast Asian, like she came from Indonesia.
That ain't one of mine.
She's white. That's what it says right here.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, because of your low IQ American. Oh, wait, what was that Elliot Page? Oh no,
right there, white, right there, female, white.
Okay,
damn, the name is crazy, man. They're blaming us for everything.
But the name is Lin Jinmi. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a white name, Vanta.
No, a white name is John Smith.
God damn it, man! You don't tell me what name ain't white, man.
Listen, I watched Pocahontas Disney in 1994. Latino.
It's not up to you,
bro.
She kind of do look like Pocahontas. Damn, Vanta, you fucked up.
It's not up to us, though.
I was thinking, like, who she look like? Somebody.
Listen, people say white people are the most racially, hyper aware. No, I'm super hyper aware about race. I'm telling you, John Smith is the ultimate white name of all time. John Smith. And yes, she does look like even her name is goddamn Pocahontas. Was it Lin Chenyi?
You know, it's so funny you say that, man, because that name John Smith is like so. I remember when I was young and we were trying to give cops a fake name. Like the first thing that comes to mind is John Smith. Now you can't say that. Well, once you say that, they're gonna get you. But wow, look at that, Asian Bonnie and Clyde.
Aaron C, we have a bunch of Sri Lankan Indians in the UK, right? They have a long ass name. It's like, oh, my name is Rajesh. I'm like, you know what they do? They just call themselves Paul, John, Nick. I'm like, your name is not John Patel.
Well, the fake names, yeah. In the Sun community, the fake names work pretty good because like Demarius and Travante, they can always use each other, especially if they're twins. Since most of them look alike anyway, they can just use their cousin or brother's name.
One thing I'll say about the Somalis, as much as I hate my community, one thing I'll say about Somalis, they will always stick to the goofy name. My name is Muhammad Ali Muhammad Ali. That's the entire bloodline name.
Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. Yeah, and you know what? That's what's weird about the Latins here, the Hispanics here. Vantage, because they all there's like 5 it's like Rodriguez, Gonzalez, Arroyo, like you got like 10 Hispanic surnames that the white man gave them 1,000 years ago, and then they all have their name, and then they hyphenate them on top of it. So they have 2 out of the 10 names. I remember I was in the Navy when they hyphenated. It looks like their name's written in fucking size 12 font and shit. It looks ridiculous. But yeah, they only have a few names. They only have. Oh, you're a hyphenated. You're a hyphenated brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my brother.
Case in point.
Mr. Lopez Gonzalez, yo. Damn.
Mr. Lopez Gonzalez Rodriguez.
But the Middle Eastern thing is even worse, though. I mean, what is it? Every 5 out of 10 is named Muhammad. I mean, they need some creativity over there.
Aaron C, I remember I knew one Somali guy. His name was literally Omar Ali. I'm like, what? He's like,
yeah, it's so stupid, man.
Ali.
I once knew a name Ali Akbar.
What is that? A grocery store? Ali.
And you know what's funny? Funny, Aaron C. I'm like, are your parents related? Like, yeah, my mom and my dad, they're first cousins. They got married in the ring. I'm like, say no more. Say no more. You have a disgusting bloodline. Don't talk to me. Goodbye. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of sick fuckery going on with certain cultures. They just
Middle Eastern woman. That's the last breed on the planet
Oh,
I couldn't really
hell
talk about because I
no.
haven't been with. I got close. This one time I was in court when I was in the Navy. I had to go to court. They make you go like in your uniform, all dressed up and shit, all dumb, you know. And like I was in court and there's this really hot MILF from Qatar, and I pulled that bitch's digits. I never followed through with processing. But
Smart
she was
man.
pretty fine. I thought that was gonna be my chance to finally get feedback on Middle Eastern woman. But they're the one that I ain't even got the right to talk about, bro.
Aaron C, you're a smart man to dodge that milk because that's a trap. That's a trap. Living in the Middle East, especially the United Arab Emirates and all that, these old hags, because their husband beats them, they feel frustrated. They want to find a boy toy or some foreign dick. But guess what? The moment they get tired of you, false accusations, and you're done. Game over. So you're a smart man to dodge that bullet. Don't ever mess with Middle
I
Eastern
didn't
bitches.
dodge it. She dodged me, brother. She
Well,
I didn't
bullets were
reject
dodged,
her.
period.
She was like, fuck her. She was too busy taking selfies of herself every day on Snapchat.
My mother had a friend who's
Even the king get rejected sometime, brother.
nah. Yeah, I mean, a king gets. I mean, how many monarchs do we see get deleted by their own wives? I'm just saying. In history.
Who
King
was?
Henry.
I don't know. Who was?
I mean, especially in the Middle Eastern monarchs, a bunch. Too many sultans got deleted by their wives, poisoning, sending assassins. Where do you think the word assassin came from? Hashashin. It's an Arabic word. A lot of kings got deleted by their own wives. Yes. Even
I could definitely see that there.
Yeah, even the Greek history. If you look at Greek history, a bunch of kings got deleted by their wives on the low. Rome.
Yeah, the Middle East rulers, I think, are absolutely insane. This is how you know that they rule over very, very large, low IQ populations, is because those leaders there, like in European royalty, sure they'd be like a castle, like the nicest house in the kingdom, etc. But back then, as a king, especially under Christianity, there had to be like some level of modesty. You had to be reasonable. But these Arab rulers, man. What is it? The Saudi family, they roll around in like, what is it, like a gold Rolls Royce, like a gold whatever. Like they have people living in third world conditions still, and they're spending that kind of money on themselves. And it's like, you know, they use the religion as the tool to keep them all in line. And it's like, what the hell? Like I couldn't imagine being that stupid.
Aaron C, when I was a Muslim, I went to the pilgrimage, right? I went to the Holy Land of Islam.
Oh,
bro,
shit.
these mofos, they had no working traffic lights, so I had to cross the road carefully because everybody was just, driving around left, right, center. I'm like, oh, this is some scary shit.
Yeah, they drive crazy as shit.
Yeah, but the traffic, there was no red, yellow, or green, nothing. So
yeah, I remember my first few minutes. I was riding in a taxi, a little bus there in Dubai, and I noticed that it's just absolute chaos. And what's normal there when you're driving is to have, especially those traffic circles, it's normal to have several near misses. Like that's normal. And we're all just like, God damn.
While I was living in Dubai in around 2010 till 2013, the highest recorded car crash accidents, 120 cars back to back, Aaron C. No joke. Look it up.
Damn.
120 cars on the highway from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. I'm like, look at these low IQ monkeys. I was laughing the whole time. I don't care. Whoever died.
Have you ever? When's the last time you've been to Abu Dhabi?
2019, sir. 2019.
Did you ever go to Ferrari World there?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I went through the whole roller coaster.
You've been in there, man. That's a really interesting place. You just have a random fucking Ferrari theme park in the middle of fucking.
Aaron C, I went to the opening night in, I think it was 2010. A friend of mine who had a friend, they got us tickets, and I'm like, and it was fun, but I'm like, so you guys are just following Italian and European culture.
Well, they're appreciating that Ferrari.
And I'm glad that we bring it full circle to the second thing that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
What is white culture?
Everything you
Western,
see around you. It's the Ford F-150 parked right in front of me. The water on the road, the way it's draining a certain way to avoid a flood due to engineering over the centuries.
the sewage system, the aqueducts, the statues you see around Washington.
Where can I begin, man? The planes flying in the air over your head.
Planes built by the Wright brothers, England. Come on, man. Come on, Latino.
I mean,
Everything
pretty much anything, bro. Everything we stole from the FBA, man.
FBA like, oh, we create the wheel. Did you create the wheel, black man? Did you really? Where was the wheel in Africa before you got enslaved and sold?
Latino. I mean, the question you're saying that's it's a massive topic. I mean, it's 30 seconds to answer. I mean, you're saying what is white culture? All you have to do is just look at like the white countries. That's white. If it's whoever country it is, that's the culture. You know, if I go to Saudi Arabia, that's Arab culture. If I go to Europe, it's European culture. I mean, so it's kind of self-explanatory, right? I mean,
of course it is. I mean, I get that, but the reason why I asked this question is because they say that you guys don't have culture, but at the same time, they wearing a sweater that says CK on it. They wearing a belt that says CC on it. They have a wallet that says LV on it. But then again, you guys don't have culture. So I'm trying to understand where the hell they coming from. That's my whole. Go ahead.
No, Latino. I'll break it down for you. I don't need some long talk. I'll break it down. It's pure envy. They're just upset that the Caucasians were initially the Caucasians were living in squalor. They were living in icy cold environments. It's called the RK strategy. The Africans were living
right here. So this right here is not white culture.
No, I'm trying to break it down for you, Latino. God damn, Aaron, you know the RK strategy, right? The RK.
No,
Africans.
Hear
me out. Africans below the southern hemisphere, they were living in comfort. They had fruit, they had abundance of harvest, blah blah. They were chilling, while the northern hemisphere, they were suffering. They had to be innovative to survive, to build something, build. Guess what? These Europeans, look at the Vikings. The Vikings, they're like, yo, we can't grow shit in the field. We're gonna go to England. They built some ships. And by hook or by crook, they found England because England was abundant in during spring, whatever, summer, and they were raiding England left, right, center. Europeans found a way to survive, and that survival instinct led them to be innovators. While the southern, these Africans or whatever, these mestizo Americas, whatever, they were too comfortable. Latino, they got too comfortable. Comfort does not breed innovation. Simple as that. Simple as that, Latino. I'm not being controversial. I'm not trying to troll. I'm dead serious. Survival equals innovation. Comfort does not equal innovation.
You know what?
Simple.
You know what? A lot of people don't do this, but I am. So let's give you guys the 5, at least some of the greatest inventors and innovators of our time.
There you go. Yep. There's a common look to them. I wonder. Did they all look like Kunta Kinte? Nope.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Latino, black, especially Black Americans. And by the way, Latino, I'll be honest with you. Black Americans can't accept the fact that they were sold by fellow Africans because they were deemed the weaker lineage.
I mean, this is why they had the woman king, these women hunters hunting.
Right, the homie tribe. Shout out to the homie.
All right, come on, man. And then it's like, yo, you see that women can be kings, y'all? And it's like, you're an idiot. Like, you're an idiot. Learn the history, you jackass.
Right. And it's not like the French were just coming and taking people. No, the homies they had a king, and the king was using women as soldiers.
Motherfucker was selling. He sold 3 slaves for a mirror.
Right, exactly. All for what? Gold, alcohol, and some other precious metals.
A mirror.
A mirror.
Just saying.
Exactly. No, you're not lying, but they can't accept the fact, Latino, because
it hurts. It hurts them, dude.
They just hate the feeling that they know they're inadequate. Like you are at the bottom.
It hurts their well-being and their pride, the lie that they've been told for so many years. So you know, they become this.
Damn.
What up, Ryan?
What's up, Hans? Hold on a minute.
Not much.
Black America summed up in one clip.
Yeah, but let me give you another top. Let me give you another top 10.
Top 10 great inventors in the world.
Here we go. Gang, gang.
Yep. Vinci.
Gang, gang. Ain't that something? I ain't seen not one Hispanic dude there.
And I've
said it was the Egyptians.
I'm sorry.
I've said it was the Egyptians, which weren't. The Egyptians. Yeah, I mean, it's built, the pyramids are building blocks. There's nothing to the structure.
Renato, let me tell you something about Egyptians, because
I don't think those Egyptians built that shit.
Egyptians were never quote unquote black. They were mostly a not cultural, like racial colored people. Like you'd get brown, and the Nubians, who are today's Sudanese, they lived in Egypt. You got people that look like me, from East Africa that lived in Egypt. You got the Greeks, the Macedonians, the Romans. Like Egypt was literally a hub for anything, right? But they were never black. And the Black Americans, you guys come straight from Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Benin.
Yeah.
Those countries are nowhere near Egypt. So stop.
There's like a desert in between. There's a desert.
Right. But you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to claim African glory. And Africans, that's why we don't want to mix with Black Americans, because Black Americans don't even know their bloodline. They're lost. We call them Akata.
The other thing about the Egyptians, they're largely Middle Eastern, right? Like
well, because of the Islamic invasion. Yeah. But I'm talking pre-Islam. I'm talking about pre-Islam. I'm talking about Pharaoh. I'm talking about thousands of years ago. Even then, they were never black. They were never black. They probably looked like me. They had that light shade of brown. They probably looked like Latino even, but they were never black.
Can I give you some history?
I mean, it's a very, very large distance from Egypt to Benin, Togo, and Western Africa.
Can I give you some history?
And I mean, it's a massive continent, but it's very long. Yep. King Shenard, you don't know what you're talking about. I do work. I just don't have to work as much as he's just.
He's an idiot. I worked this whole
people
week.
Say that. What is?
No, he's an idiot.
I was at this farm cutting down a Christmas tree last year, and I was like, that's kind of it, right? So like the spirit of exploration,
understand how the world works,
et cetera, et cetera. So going out on boats, boating, that's very much a white thing. So I mean, everybody has their thing, but there's a lot of criticism to the whites, and I'm like, well, the whites have their own culture. It's different than other cultures,
Right.
And I'm talking American whites, like different than German whites, right? So, I would say that the culture in Togo is different than the culture in Ghana, different than Zimbabwe, different than fucking, you know what I mean? Just because they look the same.
And Renato, like for example, America was born out of Protestant ideology, because the Protestants in England were getting violated. They're getting, sent to jail, all that, until the Protestants said, you know what? We're going to go to the Americas, the new land, and hence why George Washington and all the founding fathers, they considered WASP. Why Anglo-Saxon Protestant? WASP, because they were trying to get away from the Catholic Church in England. So even within the Caucasians, there was infighting. So the fact that America's built on white supremacy, no. Yeah, they were all fighting each other to find their own freedom. Hence why you guys call it freedom.
That's why we have a
I think that it almost
a
needs
certain
to be
type of
Protestant.
Republican.
And when like
A
this family,
Republican.
because that's kind of a rebellion, right? You're
Yeah, it
going
was a
against the
rebellion.
Catholic Church as a Protestant, and so the Protestants came here and were rebelling against the English. It makes me
Exactly.
think, like, if they were Catholic, like let's say Christopher Columbus and these people settled America, right? They were Catholic. They might not have rebelled. You know what I mean? So there might
And
not be a America, right? It would just be still European.
but Columbus found America by luck. It was. I know people say, "Oh yeah, he found it on point." No, he was trying to go to India, but he stumbled upon America, which, surprise, surprise, it turned out well for him, and the history of Europe, basically.
Yeah.
And then they got the piracy.
Correction. The Dominican Republic first.
Oh yeah, again, yeah. I'm talking, yeah. You're right, Latin.
But I do think the fact that it's Protestant that's a rebellion against the Catholics, right? So it's almost like rebelling from the English was probably pretty just makes sense, you know.
I still blame because the one who broke England was Henry VIII. He broke the church in two. But guess what? Everybody guess. Why did he break England into Catholic and Protestant? Why?
I mean, there was a lot of infighting back in.
Let me guess.
Woman. Yes, he broke the religion in two for women.
Well, that was Henry VIII. That was Henry VIII.
Yeah, I'm saying England became half because remember England was the superpower across the whole planet with the Church of with the Vatican Church with the Pope. Basically, England was Catholic 100% until he met this woman, and she was a Protestant. And Anne Boleyn, Anne Boleyn. Thank you very much, Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
And in Catholic Church, you're not allowed to divorce. Like you marry,
Give me a second. I'm gonna play one of the greatest stories that I've ever heard.
Did you know that the man behind the world's most luxurious brand started as an orphan with nothing? This is the incredible true story of Louis Vuitton, a boy who walked over 400 kilometers to chase his dream and build a fashion empire. Born in 1821 in a small French village, Louis Vuitton lost his mother at a young age.
Yep, and his dad was a drunk, and he had a new woman, and that new woman did not like him, so that's why he decided to leave at the age of 12.
But we Latino, I thought it was white supremacy.
Just 13 years old, he left his home and walked for 2 years to reach Paris.
Yep, he walked 2 years, but in that 2 years, you want to know what he gained? Skill.
I don't think Louis Vuitton was that old. That's pretty amazing, right?
He gained skills. He gained skills.
No, of course,
right?
That's what life teaches you, yeah.
So down the line, right?
I didn't realize he was that old, though, dude.
Listen, down
he
the
was
line.
100 years ago.
Give me 1 second. Down the line, he didn't have money. So every place that he stopped, he worked for food and money, and he learned a new trade.
Shinar just talks shit all day.
He learned a new trade on his way to Paris, dude. So by the time he got there 2 years later, he already had a set of skills and a set of stuff to do, right? So he got himself a job working on suitcases and shit, saved enough money that he started doing his own suitcases. Right? It didn't go so well for him. He was actually going to go broke. But one day, what happened was that one of the what was it, a king or a queen or some shit from England, not from England, from India, stopped at his store and saw that his luggages were very different from everybody else's. So they ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and he made them a whole bunch of shit. And from there, the queen got the word, and from there, boom.
I can't hear Latinos at all.
It's called the Maharaja from India. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crazy work, and that's how Louis Vuitton blew up.
My question is about the salute to you, Latino, for that history. I'm not a big fan of Louis Vuitton, to be fair with you. Like I'm a fan of like.
Oh, I'm not either.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But that's interesting.
I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah. No,
who wears all that shit?
Oh yeah, the N words.
There you go. But then again, white people don't got culture, and it's like, then what the fuck are you wearing?
Exactly.
Is Tommy Hilfiger a brother?
And
Calvin
Tommy
Klein
Hilfiger,
a brother?
And Tommy Tommy Hilfiger was not a fan of the blacks, but yet they bought his products.
Come on, dude. This is what I'm saying. Stop. Y'all say some dumbass shit.
Stupid people, man. Stupid Latino. That's why Latino. I don't take them seriously anymore. The only people I talk seriously with is probably like people like you, Caucasians. But when it comes to Black Americans, I don't know. I just want to laugh at them nonstop. I'm like, you stupid. You know, I mean, obviously, they're not all of them. Obviously, there are some exceptionally good blacks.
Don't get me wrong. There's some blacks that have invented shit and made things and all that. And
yeah, like for example, Madam CJ Walker. She was the first one to come with the hot comb.
You know, the lady that made the what is her name? Ashley something H. Parker. She made the radiator, bro. Like, come on, man. That's a great. That's a great innovation. That's an innovation right there. But
they're all black. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but my whole argument is not you necessarily, but when they come out and they say that white people don't got no culture, that they take away, that they emulate their culture, what style, all that shit, but you wearing their fashion. So at the end of the day, even though you're styling and making it your own type of thing, which is okay, that's not you making anything up. You didn't make any brand name clothes. You didn't make nothing. Like, you didn't do shit. Nike's white. That's American. Adidas, that's German.
Adidas is German.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Puma, German.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like
Reebok, UK.
You get what I'm saying? Fila, Italy. When I look at these things, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys just saying this because there's some hate in your heart, bro. Like, seriously, because there's no other, reasonable explanation for this shit. Like, we all know what it is, bro. Like, the internet. Like, who did that shit? Wasn't it Al Gore?
Oh yeah, the internet.
Or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he did. He did some shit.
I thought it was Larry. His name is Larry Son. He's the one who started the Microsoft Internet, like the real internet.
Whatever, man. At the end of the day, it was them. That's my point.
Yeah.
And we're all here today because of what?
Caucasians, Western civilization.
Damn, man. Like, and what is that? What is that at the end of the day? Is that not white culture?
Caucasian, yeah, it is Caucasian.
I mean, God damn it, the car, the fucking plane. Like, what else?
I got BMW, I got Mercedes, I got
what is it? The MRI machines, all this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, dude?
Latino, look at Dubai, look at Abu Dhabi, look at these cities in, people say Dubai. Who do you think designed those buildings? You think those low IQ Arabs did it? You think they did it, designing it? No, it was the white man. The Arabs just threw money. I was like, yeah, just pay. We're gonna pay. You guys design it.
Motherfuckers only imagine going to the stars for many thousands of years until white people made it fucking possible. Like, fuck out of here, dude.
Star Trek, Star Wars.
I'm sick and tired of this shit, dude. It's so annoying. Like, stop.
And it's not Uncle Tom to say, listen, my grandfather raised my mother and 15 other siblings of hers on one paycheck under the British Empire. Under the British Empire, he worked for the British. They trained him. They gave him a job. One paycheck. When they had control over Somaliland, one paycheck. Latino. Do you think I'm going to say, oh, F the English, F the British? No, I'm like, thank you. You gave my grandfather training. You taught him English. You gave him opportunity, and my family ended up being well off. My great uncle, he was working for the. I know people are gonna say he was a seaman. He was a seaman working for the British Navy, and he made good bank with the British Empire. So shout out to the Caucasians.
Time out. Look at this buffoon. Look at this buffoon over here, right? King Shanard.
Makes no sense.
No, he makes no sense. This is the same guy that's telling me, yo, I can make you $1,000 by the end of tonight. All you gotta listen to me is invest. Invest in what, right? In what? In the white man's market, right? In the white man's market, because it definitely ain't the black man's market. It definitely ain't the Hispanic man's market. It definitely ain't the Asian market. So whose
I
market
rather
we talking
the
about?
Asian market. I rather the Asian market than the black market.
Yeah, but whose market are we talking about here, Vanta?
I have no idea. What's he talking about?
Whose
What's he
market?
I don't know. What? Okay, he's
God
gonna
damn
make
it.
him money. Yeah. How?
I mean,
How are you gonna make?
I'm pretty sure when he got the loans to go get his house, which banks did you go to? Which banks did you go to? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like they don't want the truth, bro, because the truth, not because this we've been accustomed to this because man, shut up.
Wait, no, and Latino, give me a second, Latino. So for you blacks who complain too much, how come the Hispanic community and the African community that come to America are way more successful? Even the Asians are way more successful than you guys. You guys were here since the 1700s or whatever. Yet you still cry.
No.
While the newcomers are making bank.
1619.
Oh, there you go. 1619.
Go
God
ahead.
damn. But the newcomers are making way better back than you, and you guys are still crying about reparations. I want my 40 acres and my mule and this and that. While you got some Africans taking over your areas. The Asians are your landlords. You got the Hispanic. The Hispanics are living good. They're not complaining. I don't hear the Latino Hispanic community say, "Oh, reparations from Spain, the conquistadors." You crybaby ass N-words. Enough. We're tired. The whole people are tired.
Wait. I got you.
Tired. Still crying from 16. What was the year again, Latino? 16 what?
1619, because 1619.
1619.
Because he was such a look. He the motherfucker committed a crime, killed 5 motherfuckers. Because he's a baby. He don't know any better. You gotta help these babies. I'm like, man, I would drop kick this bitch in the face if I could.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yo, Latino, even though I don't co-sign the Somali fraud in Minnesota, but even the Somalis got 2-point-something billion out of the state while you blacks were crying. You could have done the same thing. I don't condone it. I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying,
bro. All I know is Leonard the other day came up here. He talked to his little ChatGPT thing that he talked to, and asked some questions, and some questions were answered. And one of the questions was, "What is the GDP of this year?" And the thing said, "Well, the GDP of African Americans in the United States is equivalent of 1.2 to 1.5 trillion dollars." And then he said, "What is the GDP of the continent of Africa?" And
oh my God,
GDP of the continent of Africa was $2.0 trillion GDP. All right, and I was like, okay, so let me make about
but that's
5.
a continent. That's a continent.
That's a continent, right? And then I told Leonard, I was like, yo, Leonard, just for shits and giggles out here, just for shits and giggles, can you ask how much does a Hispanic community bring into the United States of America GDP? Okay, let me ask. How much does the Latin America or whatever bring into the United States? It brings approximately $4 trillion.
Oh, wait, to America. Ooh.
Yeah. Spanish. Shout out to Hispanic.
Yeah, damn. Well done. See?
That's doubling the amount of African Americans here. But yeah. Yeah. And then I decided to go a little bit further, right? Because how my mind works, Vansa. I want to learn, right?
Yep.
So I told Leonard, I was like, yo, Lenny, can you also ask what is the percentage of African Americans here working for government compared to the Hispanics?
Oh.
You ready?
I think I know the answer, but go ahead.
So I think it was like 18 to 20 for blacks, and it was like 10 to 12% Hispanic.
Hispanic.
Remind you,
Yes.
work for the government, right? So remind you that when it comes to Hispanics, we do have a larger portion of people. So they are a smaller minority than we are, right? So that means that they work more for government than the Hispanics do. And why do I bring this up? Why do I bring this up?
Go ahead, bro.
The reason why I bring this up because the private sector, if it don't work out, then the private sector, and that depending on what company it is, it's bye time. But for the government, it's always a hook type of situation where it's like, damn, forever. Yeah, there you go. You get it now. You understand. Okay, thank you. Case closed.
No, it's a cushion. Public
eat that cushion. Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Eat it up.
Private,
yummy, motherfucker.
No, Latino, you cooked. Private, you have to keep your game up.
Eat it up, motherfucker.
There you go. No, you're right.
Eat it up, motherfucker.
Even the UK, a lot of quote unquote black, Caribbean, African populations, they rather get a government job because it's a comfort, it's a cushion, while the rest are in private. And when you work in private, any F up, it's game over. Goodbye. You're fired. You're fired. Shout out to Trump. You're fired. Or even Vince McMahon. Bye.
Just saying. Chris M, when they give you the specification on a piece of paper, it says Hispanic, Latino, and it has a slash right between the Hispanic and the Latino. Why would they do that? I wonder why. And then they have other specific. They'll say specific. What is it? Pacific Islander. They'll say Asian. They'll say what else do they say? White or black or whatever, right? But when it comes to Hispanic, right, this is slash Hispanic, and then it says Latino. Why is that? Why do they do that on a form? I wonder why.
Divide and conquer, Latino. Simple as that.
I'm just saying. I wonder why they do that.
It's a stupid classification. Also, other Jules saying, check. See your text.
Just say. Respect.
It's meant to. One thing here about America, it's too much simplification because you know what? I think. Okay, outside looking in, Latino, you guys have a class issue, but the government, the media, the elites, they want to, because they're the elite class, right? They're the upper class. They want to manipulate the average person to make America look like it's racial. That's why they need everything to be black and white. But if you look deep into it, you guys don't have a race issue. You have a class issue. You, a Caucasian, an African, Arab, whatever, you guys could have the same economical suffering struggles. But America's like, no. This situation is white and this situation is black. Simple as that. So, and that's me outside looking in. If you think I'm lying, then I'm lying. But I'm just saying, your system's trying to bamboozle you guys with this classification. There's no such thing as black and white. Enough. Latino's not white. Latino's not black. King Shanad, do I have too much time on my hands? No, I like to read. Even when I go to work in my spare time, when I'm in bed, when I'm just chilling, playing the video game. You know, Latino, when I'm gaming, I listen to podcasts and shit. King Shanad, you need to learn how to engage information. I don't know. You need to stop watching The View with Whoopi Goldberg and all those cackling hens. You know, that's why I call you Queen Shay Shay. Queen.
Yeah,
you're a queen.
Go ahead,
Latino.
No,
yeah, Queen.
The queen.
Yeah, Queen Shay Shay.
You're a queen. You know what?
World's greatest tap in my yard, scuffing these shoes on the tile, chasing that click and a smile, champagne dreams on a single screen, jump from one tiny panel to another on scene. Yeah, tap, 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 tap. I keep on dancing while they scroll past me. Tap, 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 tap to the beat. If nobody wants me, I still own these feet. Tap, 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 tap. King of the floor, where the echoes speak. Tap, 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 tap to the brink. If they don't crown me, I'll still be king. Number 7 in a frozen frame. Comments quiet, but I dance the same. Perfect time on a borrowed stage. Every heel, every toe writes my name on the page. Hear me tap, 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 tap. I keep on dancing while they scroll past me. Tap, 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 tap to the beat. If nobody wants me, I still own these feet. Tap, 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 tap. King of the floor, where the air goes me. Tap, 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 tap to the brink. If they don't crown me, I'll still be king. Maybe one day they'll look up. Hey! Catch that spark in the dust I kick. But till then, it's me and this clique. Me and this clique. Me and this clique.
Yes.
Hear me tap, 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 tap. I keep on dancing while they scroll past me. Tap, 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 tap.
I want to watch Tom and Jerry now.
Nobody wants me, I still own these feet. Tap, 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 tap. King of the floor where the air goes me. Tap, 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 tap to the brink. If they don't crown me, I'll still be.
Hey. Now we talking. This is my energy right here.
Let's kick Shenard's energy too.
Yeah, let's go.
Crooked on his head. Spill drink. Laughing as he
I'm on my guitar, on the bass guitar. Let's go.
Stuffing up the floor. Heavy boots, still they call for more. King shit is the real dancer. Stomping on the cracks, no answer. Every rock that turns to swagger. Trip, slip, spin, yeah. He makes the mess look plancer. King shit is the real time dancer.
Real time dancer. Real time dancer.
By school throne, wobbling on one leg. Bad joke, rolling like a keg. He falls up, never really down. Dirty shoes, still they kiss the ground. King shit is the real tap dancer. Stomping on the cracks, no answer. Every rocket turns to swagger. Trip, slip, spin, yeah. He makes the mess look dancer. King shit is the real tap dancer.
Real life dancer. Dance King Shenard.
King shit is the real tap dancer.
Real life dancer.
Yo, Chris M.
Oh my god.
That's royal.
And it sucks.
King shit is the real
Mismatch.
stomping on the cracks.
It's nice sucks. Oh, that's you know.
Every rocket turns to swagger. Trip, slip, spin, yeah. He makes the mess look dancer. King shit is the real tap dancer.
Tap, tap, tap. Tap
King
on.
shit is the real tap dancer. King shit is the real tap dancer.
He's snapping. He's twerking. He is. Yeah, Queen Shay Shay, you could just go cooked. Queen Shay Shay.
Oh man. You wanna laugh?
Say that again,
Oh, shit, I
Latino.
got the echo.
Yeah, you
My
got
bad.
the, you got the
laugh?
echo shit activated. Yeah, go ahead.
You wanna
go ahead.
laugh? Leave this. 2 minutes of straight Busher.
Uh-oh.
But meteorological, how do you say that? Meteorological?
Oh my god.
Meteorological. That's tough. Meteorological. No.
No, you're lying to me, Latino. You're lying to
It
me.
feels like it already, but meteorological.
What the?
Meteorological.
Meteorological. Now he got me fucked up.
Meteorological.
He got me fucked up.
That's
Now I
it.
can't even say it.
3, 2, 1. It feels like it already, but meteorological. The summer kicks.
Oh my.
Meteor.
The Greek sandwich, euro.
Meteor.
Meteoro.
Meteor.
God help us.
Logical.
We're done. We're done out here. We're done as a human. We're done.
Logical. Meteorological.
DI, brother. Meteor.
Oh God. Oh God.
Meteorological.
I do that.
Meteorological. Meteorological. Meteorological.
And then, yes, it's Minnesota. The funny thing is Minnesota Latino.
Meteorological.
There you go. That's it.
Meteorological.
Yes.
It feels like it already, but meteorological summer kicks off next Monday. So we want to know, is the heat here to stay? Next weather meteorological.
No, this has to be a troll. Latino. That has to be a troll, bro. That has to be a troll. You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe this. Nope.
Believe it.
Nope.
Believe it.
Nope. And the fact that it's Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. Shame.
Better him than a Somalian, right?
Listen, say what you want about Somalis. At least, actually, no, never mind. Somalis are just as low IQ. I can't even defend it. They can't even spell question properly.
They're not even going to defend it.
Yeah, listen, I'm a super Somali. I'm the one who turns blonde, who became legend. But anyway, god damn. See, he fucked me up, Latino. I can't even say now. Say it, Latino. Say it.
Meteorologist.
See, you fucked up. Meteorological. See, I said it quickly. Meteorological. I like it. Allah. Oh, innate ways. The pink motherfucker. Aaron C, this goes out to you, you pink motherfucker.
Elephant in the room, tripping off shrooms. Outside, breaking all the rules. Everybody looking like another honky on the edge, like them Columbine dudes. Pink motherfucker rule with a bad attitude. Man of steel, coast steel, that's blue. Monkey see, monkey do. Banana clips by the tools. 3-round burst in a hearse for these goons. I gon' ape shit. Gorillas in the mist. Murder the witness. No monkey business. Pink motherfucker gone jumping off the deep end. Brass knuckles in my pocket might end up where your teeth is. Today was a good day, and I don't need a fucking reason. Squeeze the lemon squeeze, release some inner demons. Broke my deal with the devil, now she caught up in his feelings. Say I'm stoking flames, nigga, I'm just chilling. That honky smoking flames, that's just how I'm living. Spread some cheese on the crack, I'm stacking chips up to the ceiling. White trash nigga just trying to make a living. Turns out I really made a killing. White boy did illegal. Stay my ass about the kitchen, out the floor with your ass. If you don't quit your bitching, been trying to play it cool, but my trigger fingers itching. If it wasn't for the Lord, boy, I suggest you count your blessings. Cracker in the coat with Sam Coke, Smith and Wesson. Ain't in the preaching, we just in the teaching lessons. If you cross my path and catch this wrath, I guess that it was destined.
Is that it? I was vibing, man. That was a short song. That was too short, man. Yo, Innate. God damn, Innate is a good writer, man. Also, Latino, you still here, Latino?
Yes, sir.
Can you show SB my light bulb? My light bulb. Because she sings show the true Somali. Can you show them the light bulb? I want her to see that light bulb image of myself. SB doesn't even know what I'm talking about. I want Latino to play the video. There is no video. It's just the image of the light bulb. The light bulb. See, yes, this is how I look like in real life. That's me right there. I look like the guy who played Captain Falcon. Here's a light bulb.
What video?
What video? I have no idea. Last time I remember he made it, and also show the one with the pirate. I like that. I think I told Jewel or you send me the pirate one when I was wearing a nice little pirate outfit.
What video was it? You gotta be
No clue. Is there a video? I don't think Latino made a video of me as a pirate.
What? The music video of Nate? The Strange video?
Yeah. Play that.
Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. I just said you have my light bulb image. Look, she mentioned video. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Okay, fair enough. And by the way, Strange Things is a great song and a great video. Also, Joel, Latino, I don't know, one of you need to send me that image of the light bulb. Send me that shit. I'm sorry, good.
Seen some strange things. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. I seen some strange things. Something feels strange. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. I'm not okay. Too much acid on my brain. Slave to myself, and still a freaking slave. Too selfish to break these chains away. I'd be envy if it wasn't for these mirrors in my brain. I wouldn't feel alive if it wasn't for the pain. When I look you in your eye, just the only time I feel sane. I only feel free when you're making me a slave. I'll be okay. I done dug myself about this grave. Chills down my spine from the acid on my brain. Would've feel alive if it wasn't for the pain. If I can't feel your touch, I swear I'll go insane. Would've feel alive if it wasn't for this pain. I only feel free when you're making me a slave. Something seems strange. Seen some strange things. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. I seen some strange things. Something feel strange. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. Something seems strange. See some strange things. Seen some strange things. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. I'm not okay. Too much acid on my brain. Slave to myself, still a freaking slave. Too selfish to break these chains away. I'd be empty if it wasn't for these mirrors in my brain. I wouldn't feel alive if it wasn't for the pain. When I look you in your eyes, the only time I feel sane. I only feel free when you're making me a slave. Something seems strange. See some strange things. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. We gonna be okay. They drag me through hell. I done dug myself up this grave. But I'm still alive if it wasn't for the pain. Without you, everything is strange. With you by my side, the only time I feel sane. Only feel free when you're making me a slave. Everything is normal with you in my brain. Something seems strange. Something seems strange things.
Sing some strange things.
Sing some strange things.
Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing.
I see some strange things. Something feels strange. Everybody's strange, but that ain't no strange thing. We gonna be okay.
They drag me through hell.
I done dug myself up this way.
Wouldn't feel alive if it wasn't for the pain.
Without you, everything is strange.
With you by my side, the only time I'll feel sane.
Only feel
Free when you're making me a slave.
everything is normal with you on my brain.
There you go. You ask, you get what you ask for.
God damn. I feel like you remember White Chicks with Terry Crews in the club?
Yeah.
Dancing with the glow sticks, with the whistle.
Yeah.
And it's just everybody's strange. I'm like, ooh, god damn. Yo, I miss being a degenerate, even though I'm kind of a degenerate, but not as a degenerate as I used to be. God, I hate getting old, man. 38. My back is already hurting. My joints are hurting. I'm like, god damn, it's terrible, man.
Yeah.
I get out of breath after I do a little crib dance. I'm like, I'm tired. I can't crib walk anymore like I used to. I can't even crump. I used to love crumping. No more crumping, Vanta. Like you know how it was back in the day when you had that energy. Where it's like you could do anything you wanted, non-stop. But now it's like, fuck, god damn.
Do all these routines. See, do the routine about the little kids because I like kids. But then they start to grow up and become teenagers, and I don't like them anymore because they're stupid. They're just stupid. See, my oldest son is stupid. The other day I was trying to get into the bathroom, and he tells me that he won't let me in because he's trying to go. But every time he tries to go, it feels like his pudding pop is on fire. Now, my boy's got backdraft going out his boxer shorts. See, it's all because he didn't use any protection. No protection. See, this is why I'm endorsing the Cosby condom.
Look at the
eyes. Okay. See, that's why they come in a variety of colors from the red strawberry to the lemon yellow. They come in the green grape and the purple passion fruit. See? And see, there's even a special, if you get into the butts, they give you a special one. It's what I call the hey God. So that's why, when you're with your woman, and you start whispering, sweet little nothings into the ear, and it's far, see? And now your tongue is going into the ear, and then your wife Camille's eyes starts going up into the head, and she starts making those sounds like, and then she starts making faces like, and then you feel safe and knowing that you won't get any funky diseases. And you always will know you won't make any kids that will grow up and become stupid. So before you dip your spoon into the pudding, make sure you're wearing the Cosby condom. Thank you. Take it.
The Cosby condom.
You burn it slightly like you would burn it on a pudding pop.
And you have to roll your eyes in the air.
I am Kenshinard's uncle after all.
Oh, Latino.
I wrote it on his pudding pop as well.
Yo, listen, I am not calling a effeminate black man that cries for reparations a king. You are Queen Shay Shay from now on. You're Queen.
Damn.
Queen Shay Shay.
Queen Shay.
Queen Shay. Well, I like to add extra Shay. You Shay Shay. Yeah.
Extra
Queen
Shay on the Shay. Extra Shay on the Shay. Damn.
Shay with the do say. Yeah, you get me.
Extra Shay on the do on the
Always being shady.
Douche.
Douche. Ha! Latino. God.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, for sure.
Also, real talk. What's wrong with tap dancing? You know, tap dancing is a good skill to have.
Yeah, no. That's why every time he gets on panel and you hear him talking, he's out of breath because he's always tap dancing. Like, come on, man. He's always working out, keeping the blood flowing.
Got my head up in the clouds. Front porch chilling, listening to the storm. Blunt road, just gotta pull my lighter out. First he release, soon as the smoke exhales out my mouth. Second hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worth stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds. Yeah, we on our way, baby, don't look down. We on our way, ain't no turning back around. It's 5 p.m. clocked out. Just put 10 hours in. Got one pre-roll for my ride. It's time to get it in. I'm up and smoke. Got 5-0 riding up my ass. Won't let them stress myself. Press cruise control and chill behind my limo team. Keep all my shit legit. So if they roll me, I know they roll me on some bullshit. Blunt half gone, the cops pulled off, car full of smoke. I guess I got my head up in the clouds. First hit release, soon as the smoke exhales out my mouth. Second hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worth stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds. I'm on my way. Ain't a damn thing that can stop me now. Front porch chillin', just put 2 blunts down. Fresh coffee after I brush my teeth. I think I get my bong out of grandma key for grandma wax. Let's get this day started with our head up in the clouds. I got things I wanna do, nothing I gotta do. I got this weed and I wanna smoke it too. I'm gonna smoke until the smoke smokes up my room. 4 blunt lace with Keith. I got my head up in the clouds. First it release, soon as the smoke exhales out my mouth. Second hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worth stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds. I'm stoned as fuck, I'm all turned up. I ain't trying to come back down. I got my head up in the clouds. Soon as the smoke exhales out my mouth. Second hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worth stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds. First hit relief. Soon as the smoke exhales out my mouth. hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worse stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds. 4 blunt lace with keys, I should be turned up. Where I'm at, I'm stumped, I'm stuck, brain dead, I'm done. I done did way too much, but I ain't did enough. Can't get enough. I'm fucking stoned, and I don't want no problems. Don't steal my lighter, and we won't have no problems. Don't leave your girl with me, and we won't have no problems. I got a problem, my head up in the clouds. She ain't got no problems, giving head up in the clouds. First hit release, soon as the smoke exhales out of my mouth. Second hit, shut my mind. Second hit, shut my mind off. Ain't nothing worth stressing out about. Third hit, I'm on my way. Got my head up in the clouds.
Yo. Yo,
Sorry,
Rex, you
Latino.
still there?
No, I'm still here. I was trying to chat. No, I was vibing, bro. I was trying to tell Jewel the ad libs were kicking. I love the music. It's funny, Latino. With Suno, I like to make songs that are very, technical. I want a certain sound, but I don't know. Maybe shout out to Innate. Innate has a way of making music that sounds country yet modern. But then he'll come up with some experimental music that works. So that's why I follow Innate. Shout out to Innate on Suno. The man knows what he's doing. Yeah. And
Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, though. I got shit to do.
Yeah, it's getting. Wait, yeah, you guys are a couple of hours behind me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna probably go back on probably like around 9 or 10.
Yeah,
I gotta look up. I gotta find some things here in the background. I hope to God that it's not what I think, but if it is, then I guess we got ourselves a show later on.
Yep. No, you always come with the bangers, bro. You always come with the bangers.
No, I'm talking about like YouTube shit.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, so if people need to be addressed, then they're going to be addressed. But if not, then I'm, me. I try to keep it,
I mean, if you come back live, I'll probably be in the chat. I don't think I'll be, it's gonna probably be too super late for me because I have a terrible sleeping habit. But I'll tune in if I'm low key awake. Also, SB, she said I can't find the video. I still don't know what this video is about. The only thing you mentioned is like show Vanta being the pirate or whatever. I said. The only images that Tina has is me as a light bulb, and he has another one that makes me look like goddamn a literal pirate with a great outfit. That was it. There is no video. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, Latino, go ahead, sir. Good fun talking to you, bro.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll probably show up later.
Chat. Salute.
Right, until then, peace.
Burning. Bridges. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at?